a good scenario where you would justify it.
Well, I think a woman should be able to get it and maybe at any time. So there's no
I
justification over there.
see.
I think she should be able to get it day one. I think she should be able to get it at 9 months if she wants.
Mm. Okay, so if you feel that way, we can get into it. I have fun look through all of them. So fragile, like what do you mean by fragile? Like they're emotionally unintelligent, or
Every single Trump supporter I've spoken to has been very, very fragile. They seem to get very upset by, for example, when we talk about trans people, number one, they seem to bring it up often. They seem to obsess about it. They seem to be really, really fragile when it comes to who uses what restroom. It seems to be something they get upset about.
okay. So what about misogynist? We already talked about angry. We're not really angry. What about incels? Doesn't that mean like you don't have like stuff with? I don't know if I can say that, but like you don't do stuff with other people. Is that what that
Involuntary
means?
celibacy and hatred
Yeah.
towards women.
Well, I'm not either of those, so
Yeah, well, okay. But listen, when we talk about the red pill community, who is a far right wing community, they have very negative views towards women, right? Very, very negative views towards women.
yeah,
So,
that's not red pill.
mm. What's up, Alex? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing, Doug?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
So
You wanna
when it
chime
comes,
in at all?
I had a question, a couple questions.
and I had a
So,
couple answers.
okay, cool. Ominous. Do you know what sepsis is?
Sepsis is not a disease.
Well, you can think of it as blood poisoning,
Oh
essentially.
no.
Yeah. So it can happen due to infection. It can also happen when tissue, like miscarriage tissue, is left behind in the body and it's not removed properly, because that would actually constitute removing pregnant fetal matter and tissue that's left behind. So that falls under the category of an abortion, actually. Now, sepsis, right off the bat, it does take time, but like you're looking at like 12 hours that needs to be treated in before this person could essentially lose their life, because this toxic tissue is traveling all over the body, right? Because blood travels everywhere. So,
Mm.
yeah. So when you talk about like needing it for a medical reason, this is where we're running into a problem, because people, they're not sick enough. That's the problem, right? The doctors are like, I have to wait until you are this sick. And that's crazy, because it's coming out of politicians' mouths that have no idea the impact that sepsis could have on someone's body. A doctor does. And that's why a doctor should be making that call with their patient.
I would say if they know later
Oops,
down the
sorry.
line, it would guarantee.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I thought you were talking.
What the fuck?
No, you're good. I don't know about
Now we're
the
getting
fuck are
way a
you
lot of
doing?
feedback. I fucked up, guys. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're
Sorry.
good. Take your time, man.
It'll be done. It'll be done.
Are you good now? Taylor's gotta be quiet.
Okay, I don't know if this is me anymore. Hold on. Mute yourselves. Mute yourselves. Shit. Oh, I really fucked up, guys. Hold on. No. I got it. Don't worry. Are we good? No. Why isn't it playing in here? I'm gonna have to restart, guys. Yeah, I'm restarting. Sorry.
What did I miss, honey? Oh, no, you missed a guy come up here and he.
Alright, we're good now. Sorry, guys. That was totally my bad. I fucked up. Alright. Sorry. Don't hate me. I forgot my phone had the volume up, and sometimes I watch from my backup account just to see how the screen looks. So that was 100% me. It did almost have a beat to it. It was almost semi good, but then it wasn't. All right, I really need new glasses. I really, really do. I've been procrastinating it for the longest time ever. Anyways, guys, welcome back. I apologize. Let's see who this guest is over here. Hello.
I'm not an incel. My cousins were my mom and dad. That doesn't mean we're incels.
Can we have a conversation?
Oh yeah, we're good. I'm sorry, sir.
Are you just trying to troll, or do you want to have a conversation?
I'll have a conversation.
All right. How old are you? And you gotta lower the background noise. There's background noise.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm 22.
Donald Trump is a pedophile, but I still.
Okay. There's background noise. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Alrighty. Did you vote for Trump?
I would have, but I was a felon.
Gotcha. Do you still support him?
I can't vote.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'll stop wasting your time.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to the next one. Alex, I'll bring you up once I get like a real guest. Just hold up a minute. Hey,
what's up?
How you doing?
Good. So let's continue back to what I was saying from before.
Okay.
So how does that help hurt a woman? We would say, I don't. Like, again, I feel like women can have choices. Like, societally, I believe we can enforce some stuff. But other than that, I don't really see an issue with, like, what people are saying. Like, I don't believe women should be promiscuous. But, again, if they want to, they should.
Women being promiscuous is bad, but men being promiscuous is good?
No. Both are bad, but in varying degrees.
Wait, what's bad about being promiscuous?
Yeah.
It shows lack of commitment.
Well, what if you're not looking for commitment?
Yeah,
you don't. Exactly that. You're never going to learn to build it if you never do. It's like saying, I'm not going to learn to walk because I'll learn it later down in life. Like, you.
Well, no. You're insinuating that the life goal for everyone is to be in a relationship, get married, have kids. Some people don't want to do. Some people don't want to do that.
Yeah, you don't have to have kids.
Well, okay. Well, whatever. It sounds like your life goal, or to impose upon everyone, is to be in a relationship and get married. Or you be in a relationship in general. Not everybody wants that, or not everybody wants that in a given moment, right? Sometimes people but then what? Like, what's wrong with being single? Somebody wants to be single.
Yeah, so I'm not saying this is an absolute. I'm saying socially, we shouldn't endorse people for going around. Like, we should bring back ass shaming. Like, if
we should bring back shaming.
Yeah.
But like, okay. But remember when you came on the live and you asked, "How am I harmful towards women?" And now you just said we should shame them.
Women and men. That's not just for women. That's for women.
Well, okay. Well, it's still harming women, regardless if you want to impose shame. But there's nothing bad about somebody if they want to sleep with somebody, right? As long as it's consensual.
That's bad.
Okay, but then also, don't shame them.
We're already shamed, by the way. Women are shamed constantly. Yes, we are.
Hold on.
We are shamed for the choices we make, whether it is not wanting to get married, not wanting to have children, just wanting, a good hookup here and there. We are shamed over that. We are called derogatory terms, but men get pats on the back and they get high fives and they get the cool locker room talk. So again, we are already shamed.
Yeah, 2 points. So one, I can explain why that happens, and two, have you been to countries like Saudi Arabia, like Kuwait? That's not that's
I don't
real
live
shaming.
in Saudi Arabia or Kuwait,
Exactly.
So why does it matter to me? I don't live there. I live in America where women are shamed.
They're not really.
Every day.
Do you have to go around in a hood and people throw rotten tomatoes at you or throw eggs at you?
Okay, first of all, don't live in that country. I live in America, and men, by the way, men do worse than throw tomatoes at women in this country.
They throw rocks?
They end up unalived.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't support it. We there should be harsher penalties. Like, I don't believe you can claim insanity if you unalive someone. Like, but back to the other point.
What are you even talking about? That has nothing to do with what I am saying.
Guys, we're looking for
men are not out of their minds. These men are not diagnosed with any type of mental disease or defect. These are men who we see every day, who we know in our lives too, because that's a big proponent. Men will attack women that they know. That's usually who victims will say, I know this person, their family, their friend, they're an ex. So it's not a mental defect when it comes down to that. I mean, yes, that could be, we have the whole reason of insanity, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how 1 in 4 women have experienced some type of assault or unnecessary advancements. Trying to be PC about the language.
I understand what you're saying. That's not good at all. It's horrible. But
all right, hold on, time out. I want Erica to go, but guys, we are looking for opposition. So if you disagree with the background prompt, you voted for Trump, you're conservative, etc., hit the request button. We'll get to you shortly. Go ahead, Erica.
Well, I love this Saudi Arabia argument and Muslim women dressing in a way that's considered to be modest in the place they live in. Because the reason for that is because they don't believe that men can control themselves around women whose faces can be seen and whose bodies can be seen. So this appears to be, but rather than making men control themselves, instead they choose to make women cover their bodies up. The problem is, even in countries like yours and mine, when a woman gets essayed or raped, one of the questions that lots of people ask is, well, what was she wearing? Did she was she wearing something provocative that made people look at her and made people think that she was, asking for it?
Okay, to answer that point, yeah. So I get what you're saying, and to bring distinction, one, I'm not saying what the Islamic theocracies are doing is correct. I don't believe we should make women cover up. And two, for your
I
other
never
point,
said you did say that.
Okay, I just want to clarify. You're right. And to continue with your other point, they asked that for questioning and debriefing, saying were there any reasons behind it, what are motives, did they have
It
for
doesn't.
evidence and prosecution?
Okay, stop. It doesn't matter what she was wearing.
Yeah, but it's still good for evidence in the court.
No, why is it good for evidence? That's not why they. First of all, I'm not talking about the police asking that question. I'm talking about when people like you hear about a woman being raped or essayed, often one of the first questions they will ask, well, what was she wearing?
Well, I can also explain
police
that.
are asking for a different reason.
Okay, so I can explain it too, but I don't know if you'd like the answer. So I would say you don't wear a nice watch in a bad neighborhood. So I'm not saying that's their fault.
No, so you are saying it's their fault.
But it's not their. How am I saying it's their fault?
You did just blame them. You just blame someone for wearing a nice watch.
Yeah, but why are you not blaming the people that are trying to beat that person up or steal the watch and/or?
Oh, we should. I would stop them if I could, but I wasn't there, so they said.
But I'm just saying, even in your watch situation, you shouldn't necessarily be blaming that person.
Well,
hold on. I'll give an example.
No, be quiet. I should be able to wear whatever watch I like anywhere I want to, I should be able to. I'm still talking. I should be able to wear whatever clothes I like as long as they're within the bounds of the law to wherever I choose, without fear of getting my watch stolen or being essayed or raped. The end. And if you're saying, well, you shouldn't go to that place if you're dressing like that, or if you're wearing that watch, or that's a you problem. It's very much a you problem.
Wait, so I'm from the South. I don't go to Memphis and wear a nice watch because someone who has nothing to lose is going to come and rob me. Is that my fault, or is it partially my fault?
Women carry pepper spray. Women carry grape whistles. Women park near light posts if they're going to be coming out in the dark. Women don't stare at their phones while they're walking. Women will even choose to wear pants. Women take self-defense classes. Oh gosh, women carry pew-pews. I could keep going about the things women have been taught to do and not to do, and it still doesn't work.
So I have a good solution.
Be quiet. I walk to my car sometimes when I'm somewhere that's very dark. No, did I tell you to be quiet? Why aren't you being quiet? I walk to my car sometimes with my keys between my fingers like I'm Wolverine. Just in case. Tonight, I go out and walk the dog and about midnight, and I very rarely see anybody. But tonight, I directly diverted my path from the path I normally walk down, even though normally I'm absolutely fine walking on my own. I saw a big group of guys walking up the path, so I diverted onto a different route because I don't know what they're going to do.
Very smart.
Here, let's bring up another guest. Let's give him a little bit of help
I
here.
shouldn't have to do that.
Wait, so here's my solution, and I agree, you shouldn't have to, but we understand that we live in a country where people have nothing to lose.
All right, hold on.
Right?
Let me see if this gets his opposition. Crazy, hello. How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great. How old are you? And guys, keep tapping.
44.
44. Cool. Are you opposition? Like, did you vote for Trump, support him, or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely voted for
Okay,
him.
that's cool. So I just want to make sure we have two oppositions, just making them a little more even. So Ominous, you got some help.
Oh, thank you.
And guys, keep tapping. We're only at 3,000 likes. What the hell are you guys? I was about to say what the hell are you guys doing? Keep tapping.
Oh, yeah, guys,
at 30K, we can swap out, guys. We're just doing a little bit of a 2-on-2 type of thing. So
people in right now.
Crazy. So what do you want to input into this conversation?
Oh, I was just responding to the incel comment. It
Sure.
said if you were.
That's fine.
My wife's here. She's in the other room reading a book. I could grab her if I need to prove that not all Trump supporters are incels. Most of them aren't.
Yeah, so back to I mean, because I showed like this guy, you can tell by how handsome he is through the phone. But besides that, to Erica's point, again, that's a smart decision. But also, why are you walking your dog at night at 12 o'clock?
Because
We're
I
allowed
live
to
in
go wherever we want.
because
Wait.
I should hang on, stop. You asked me a question.
Yeah, go
Let me
ahead.
answer your question. I always walk my dog at night. I don't know if you've ever met a dog before, but dogs, especially my dog, is very protective of me. But that does not mean
that you should be able to walk in any community that you live in and be safe and not need keys between keys between your knuckles.
Correct.
And Trump is the one that will give you that.
Yeah,
Well,
the point
Trump-
of
What?
Stop.
Thank
Crazy.
you, bro.
That is a little wild.
I don't know if you can hear my voice, but Trump is not the one who's going to give.
Crazy, let her speak. Crazy, you gotta let her speak, man.
Right. Trump is not the one who's going to give that to me here. But I just want to ask, whatever on whatever your name is at the bottom,
for enforcing the law.
Stop! I'm talking and I'm asking someone that's not you a question.
Well, wait a minute. Do you want to be safe in your community or not?
I am safe in my community.
Well, then why do you need to walk with keys in between your knuckles?
Right.
Oh my God! You are blaming her in real time. In real time, you are blaming her.
Really is.
Yeah,
I feel bad for your wife.
To make herself unsafe.
No. First of all, it's never in my community that I do that. So I've been a stand-up comedian for the last 15 years. Sometimes I am in a place at like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, having finished work at a stand-up comedy club, and I walk back to my car myself, okay, by myself, because there is nobody else there, because I'm working, to walk back to my car with me. That is not in my community. In my community, generally, I am very, very safe. I walk my dog alone every single night, and I have never had a problem. But stop talking.
She's almost done.
I am talking.
She's almost done. Patience.
But tonight, I saw a group of guys coming. They were talking very, very loudly. It was very clear that they had been drinking, okay, because they were talking loudly. So I diverted off the main path and went down one that kind of goes like alongside it, but is in front of homes. So, like, if there were any problems, I was in front of homes. But I want to know, guy at the bottom, whose name I can't read because I don't have my glasses on, if you had encountered the same situation where there were a group of guys walking along the path, would you have diverted off it?
Yeah, most definitely. So, I mean, I had a situation as well with my girlfriend. It was kind of late at night, and I saw not a group of guys, but
I'm not asking about with your girlfriend. I'm asking about on your own.
On my own, when I wasn't living where I am right now, yeah, it was very, very common. I would just get down somewhere else.
But if you were living where you are now.
Well, I'm in Miami, so it's pretty safe down here. But like before, when I was living in Tennessee, yeah, I would definitely just
but you understand that statistically you are more likely to be attacked than I am, right?
Yeah, so I said I'd divert track, I'd run.
But you just said you wouldn't in the place you currently live in.
Yeah, because Miami's very safe, but
Can we
But
also
I live
point
in a
out the
city
fact
that's
that
very safe also.
yeah, but
Can we
I'm still
point
not
out
gonna
the
take that
fact that he
risk.
just said he would avoid men? So you would avoid if you saw a group of men, and
Yeah,
you
so
still don't see a problem with what women have to face in their countries, be it the UK or the United States.
wait, it's very
Like,
ironic you
it
say
comes
that.
down to the men. It
Wait,
comes
no, it's
down
the
to
cat.
your fellow brethren. You need to go talk to these dudes because clearly, just because they're strangers, you might not know them. But what about your circle of friends? How
My
well
circle
do
of
you
friends are
know
very
all of
safe.
them?
Very well. Well, hold on. To answer your point, hold on. So that's a category area. You're trying to conflate all men versus the men I see. The men at night at 12 o'clock, they're most likely not going to be safe men. The safe men are at home, taking care of their families, putting their
My
kids to
husband
bed.
works
That's
over.
bullshit.
Stop. That's bullshit. My husband works third shift. Thank you very much. He
Third
works
shift?
Yeah, that's a
And it's
wild thing to
also
say.
it's
6:30
also
p.m. to
it's
6:30
also
a.m.
it's
That
also
is-
bullshit because that man could just be walking his dog like I'm walking my
But
dog
most
and
aren't.
minding.
Yeah, not all.
And
That's a
no,
believing fallacy.
don't say most aren't.
Yeah, most aren't.
Only
Most
weak
near
men
where I
avoid
live,
having a
that's
conversation with real men.
Yeah.
most. I don't think I am having a conversation with real men. Anyway, most where I live, if I see a
no one
if I
really
see
cares about
She is
your
talking.
opinion.
All right, well,
Why are
crazy.
you
A lot of people
disagreeing?
care. We have
I
238
tell
people
you
that care.
what,
Thank you to Who Sent the
the
Army, Hizzy.
small d energy from above me is wild. But anyway, if I see a man on his own, because I'm walking with a dog, I'm not scared of that man on his own because my dog will take care of him.
You
If I
shouldn't
see,
be afraid of any man.
But we are.
well, that's
the
just
problem.
fundamentally
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah, there should in an ideal world, but we don't live in an ideal world.
Attack you is a problem.
Yeah, so look at
Yeah.
the safest countries for women.
Yeah, guys, you shouldn't be aware of like serial. You shouldn't be scared of serial unalivers.
But
They're
a real man
fine.
will attack your stupid ideas.
Wait, but
Excuse me?
Erica, you make a very good point, but it's ironic because you see countries like the UK, when you look at it, countries that are the most safe are the ones that are the most tight-knit and conservative. Look at places like Poland compared to the UK.
Like Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia is not safe for women.
No, well, it's very conservative. So you
Yeah, I
just
didn't-
disproved your own point.
No, it's not the only.
Well done.
Well, Islamic
No,
conservatism. There's a
Saudi
big difference.
Arabia
Islamic, yeah, there
will
is Islamic though. That's the
oppress
issue.
Are you suggesting that
your
the United
right
States
as a
is safer
woman.
than the UK?
It depends where in the US, but yeah, most likely depends. Where.
No, false.
False. Yeah, sorry,
False.
from the UK.
Right. I'm just going to tell you.
Free the
so
people
I
of
know these
Iran.
stats.
How about
Stop
that?
talking. I know the stats off the top of my head. So in my country in 2023, 672 people total were unalived by another person on purpose. In your country, it was 15,000 just by pew-pews. I want to point out that my country has 1/5 the population of yours. So if I multiplied 672 by 5, I would get, I don't know, 3,000 something. Your country
What country
is
are you from, Erica?
vastly less safe than mine. In
What
fact,
country are you from?
It's pretty damn obvious. It's pretty fucking
There
obvious.
is no major city. There is no major city in the United States.
Is
that
it the
safer
country
than...
where people get stabbed?
Anyway,
Why are
there
you
is no
talking
major
over?
city in the United States that is safer than London. Not one.
Yeah,
He was
so
about
to
to.
answer that point,
He
hold
was
on.
about to say the
When you look at the
Facebook thing.
US,
He was about to say the
hold on.
Facebook thing.
Yeah,
Look at the
you
type of
know
men
what the odds of
in
getting stabbed by
Us
somebody
or
in
that.
London
That's two
are?
things that they say about the
Look,
UK. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Thank
Wait,
you.
wait,
I'm just gonna tell you. Right. I'm just gonna tell you. You are more likely to be unalived with a sharp, pointy object in the United States than you are in the UK.
Well, I'll ask you this then. Hold on, Erica.
Yeah, sir. That's
Look at-
misinformation, sir.
Remotely true.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll pull
Erica,
up data and prove us wrong.
Wait, so Erica, when we look at it, which are the type of men
Yeah,
committing these violent
please.
crimes in America?
Somebody
Because
on
like I
your
can show you the
side,
type of men.
pull up some data.
You'll see there's a very specific group of men that commits all
I'm
these
sorry.
like
You and the
disproportionate.
drunk guy above me are both talking at the same time.
Oh,
It's very difficult to hear.
I
either
got
of
you. So when you look at America, there's a small group of men that commit a disproportionate amount of crime. So they commit almost more than half the amount of crime in the U.S., but they make a very small portion of the
What
population.
group
So,
of men? What group of men would that be?
I forgot the exact group. I remember reading on the FBI
In the
statistics.
UK, the people who are committing all the crime are Muslims.
That's false.
Gosh, that's false.
So not all, yeah, but they do commit a disproportionate
vast
amount. We're
majority.
talking
Hey,
about
I
not
got
the
a
vast majority.
hold on. I got a super cool thing for him. Let me play. It's gonna take me a second to
there's
pull
a
it up
thing
here.
called per capita.
They like to rape.
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah.
like to rape women who are.
Please don't say that on the panel. Please don't say that on the panel.
Yeah. So when we look back to it, yeah. So I would say there's a disproportionate. You can look it up and figure it out, but again, you
No,
can see per capita.
do you
So
think
like
I
percentage
haven't?
wise.
Do you think I haven't looked this up?
Oh
and
my gosh,
figured
look
it
at
out?
Brazil.
I
Do you
that
think I
bury
haven't
your-
looked
Hey,
Mexico.
crazy! You have to
That's what I
chill.
think.
Crazy, you have to chill. Yeah, I have to chill. So what we're looking at, hold on, guys,
Why?
be
'Cause I'm
quiet.
telling the truth.
All right,
Yeah, be quiet.
be quiet. All right, pointy object on the livings by country. Okay, the color like this is a worse color, right? So as you guys might be able to see here, as I scroll down, pointy object unaliving. So you have like the yellow, and it goes all the way to dark blue. Look at the top. Look at the top. You have the U.S.
Brazil,
You have U.S. up there. All
the
right.
Philippines.
Philippines is there. I don't even know where the U.K. is. We can look at it by a per capita.
The UK.
Well, they got 31.
Right down there.
It doesn't even have a number.
But even so, this.
Down there.
Yeah, I saw it down there. Yeah, you guys should
got
see
an
it.
ad right there.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you
can't.
got
I
an
can't. I can't get rid of it. But you guys should still be able
Oh,
to
that's
see it.
okay.
Whatever. The point
Yeah, I
is
see
that
it. Okay,
the
thank
point
you.
is that UK was down there.
Canada's
It was-
on that list, dude. That's crazy.
It's just by entire country. So I was just trying to show that
Okay, so
that this idea that the UK has such high unaliving rates by those things is just not true.
I mean they have pretty bad food, so I can understand why they're pretty
That's
violent.
also. Have you ever been
Wow,
here?
okay.
Hang on a minute. Have you ever been
I've
here?
been and the food's good.
Hold
Have you
on,
ever
I've-
been? Have you ever
UK?
been?
the
Yes.
UK? No, I'm not gay.
Okay,
You're not.
well,
You're not
first of all,
gay. What
No,
does
like,
that have to do with it?
Well,
What is
I've never met someone from the UK who's was a heterosexual. So from my
Hi, I'm from the UK and I'm a heterosexual.
well, you don't
that
sound
sounds
like
pretty
that.
phobic to me.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Right.
How does one
Okay.
sound like a
How
heterosexual or
does
not?
what does a
High
heterosexual sound like? A
propensity for
heterosexual
Muslim
woman.
violence because UK
Yeah, so a
men are
heterosexual man would sound like a deeper voice, like kind of like me. You know, they'd be handsome, tall,
You
muscular.
sound
But
you sound
You
low
sound-
T
you also
as
sound
fuck,
really
buddy.
young.
well, hold on, I'll explain it. Yeah, so like I can't have all the good traits. I can't be tall, handsome, and muscular. That's a typical
Well,
speech.
you're none of them.
People don't
Well, you're none
I
of
can
them.
turn my camera, buddy.
Yeah, you're none of them.
50 followers and I'll turn my camera. Yeah, so I can turn my camera, yeah, but if I can't,
Do
I'll
it.
show you. I would show you me, but
Yeah, we can
Again.
all hear what you sound like, dude. So,
yeah.
anyways, guys,
So-
keep tapping and sharing. Keep tapping and sharing, guys. We should be well above 13,000 likes. Let's try to get to
Yeah, come on,
25,000,
guys.
everyone.
Joe'd like some
Let's
love.
try to get to
So hang on a minute.
25,000
Let
likes.
Joe'd
Keep
like to do
tapping.
some love.
share the lie.
Anyway, are you saying that
Erica.
I don't sound like a heterosexual man?
No, yeah, you
No,
don't sound like a
you
man,
sound
but you
like
don't
a
sound like a
lesbian.
heterosexual woman either.
What does a heterosexual woman sound like?
Yeah, they're gonna be more feminine, you know, they're probably gonna be pretty cute. They're not
You
gonna.
can't see what she looks like.
You can't
Well,
see what it looks like, or me.
I don't think I
like a
want to. I don't think I
lesbian
want to.
Well, but then you were wrong about what you said, and you were just stating the
Well,
thing with no
I can
evidence
tell she's
whatsoever.
not cute. Well, her personality is.
You
for sure.
don't know what she looks
Okay,
like.
I'm
Well,
just
she's
gonna ask the-
exponentially smarter than you.
Well,
They
because the
got a
comments.
creep on
Well, what's
the
her
internet.
IQ?
She's
Hang on
not
a
smarter
minute.
than
Hang on a
anyone
minute.
Yeah, what's her
in
IQ?
this chat.
I haven't had an IQ test, but I guarantee if you and
So you
I
haven't
went
had
head-to-head-
one.
That's not a
Guarantee-
measurement of one's intelligence. There's a lot of false.
No.
Sure.
Actually,
It's-
Well, there are.
You
If
know
you
already.
the fact that you asked about IQ shows you have a low IQ.
Very
There are.
creepy.
In fact, ominous.
Listen,
What does IQ
I have a
stand for?
fine IQ. I got my test when I was younger.
Doug, what
I'm just
does
saying it
I-
doesn't matter.
What does IQ stand for?
Intelligence
Just-
quota.
whoa.
No,
That's what
not
it's-
intelligence quota. Intelligence
It's
quotient.
not quota.
Yeah,
For
whatever you
the
call
love
it.
of God, you don't even know what it stands for.
Yeah, so what's your
By-
last thing you could
by
test?
the
You haven't taken
way-
a test, buddy.
Okay,
You're still
but
on
here's the thing,
By
dude.
the
You,
way,
no, go ahead.
no, the
You don't
comment.
have to
Stop
take a test.
muting me.
No, I
Dude,
don't.
I'm
The
this close to
comments-
kicking you because you're making the panel just not worth listening to.
Well, then kick me, idiot.
Okay,
Okay, bye.
take care.
Crazy. You need to calm down with the.
Let's
the
bring up
beverages
another one.
there, sir.
Guys, we're only looking for ops, so if you're in the request box and you're not in opposition, please drop.
By the way, the comments. A lot of people in the comments have seen me. Comment section. Am I cute?
I think you're cute.
Well,
Thanks.
We've all seen you. Of course you are.
I have a question. Like, is British food that good though? You guys eat beans on toast? You eat
Erica.
slugs.
Sure.
Right. Beans
All right.
on toast
Wait.
is a.
Erica,
hang
I've
on.
been to
Oh,
London. I've been to London, and the food, by
I'm
the
sorry for your
way, I
loss.
had a great. London was an amazing experience. We also went to Edinburgh in Scotland. I had a great time.
Yep.
It's actually really ignorant to not travel abroad because you just kind of think America is all that you need.
Yep.
And
No, I
you
lived
don't
in two other
expose
countries.
yourself to other cultures like I have. My mother actually encouraged her children to go abroad because it widens your view of the world and you don't become a weird nationalist isolationist like you.
What's that term? And no, hold on, new guest. I'll get to you in a second. What's that term called? Where you're very America centered, where you think about everything revolves around America. What's that term
Oh,
called?
American exceptionalism.
Is that what it is? Okay, yeah,
It's called American exceptionalism.
Wait, I
yeah.
have a question.
No, you don't.
Well,
hold on.
hold on.
New guest. No, you don't. New guest. How you doing, formally?
What's up? How's it going?
Hey, it's going. How old are you?
26.
Cool. All right. What do you want to? You want to say something towards the background, or what's going on?
Yeah, so I can see where this comes from. Is there some truth to it? Maybe. But ultimately, MAGA is mainly people that have been fed up with the just the lack of any real change in America, I guess. They lean right, obviously.
Okay.
But
you voted for Trump?
It's not just a bunch of
You voted for
a
Trump?
bunch of so-called groypers, yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, guys, let's shift the conversation towards what he may talk about. So you voted for Trump. How do you think he's doing so far? We're a year into the administration. What's going on?
Shit. He's doing shit, really.
Okay. So he's not living up to your expectations, it sounds like?
I mean, I kind of figured he'd sell out, but I don't think it would have been better going blue.
Okay. So
Yeah, it's kind of like poop or pee. Just not a good choice.
Well, no, I would highly disagree with that. So listen, who would you rather have president? If you can choose anyone, who would it be?
Honestly, like I might be idealistic, but I just don't think we're going to get anybody that's not sold out. You know, at that stage,
Okay.
I doubt it.
What would you like Trump? What would you like Trump
Nick
to
Fuentes?
do?
No, not him.
What would you like Trump to do that he's not doing right now?
Probably abolish the Fed, not cry to Powell for lower interest rates. That'd be the number one thing. To me, if he was to actually give a damn about the country, he would have us go through a little bit of pain initially, and we could probably come out of it stronger on the backside.
Well, 4 million is actually a very good point because I believe Plato spoke about this, how democracy is never going to lead anywhere.
Shut up.
Because we see, hold on, people will vote for the short term, never the long term. But
Yeah,
Guys,
Trump's doing
doesn't
that.
know that IQ
sound
stands
so
for intelligent
insightful.
quotient is now.
Erica, go back to eating your beans and
It's
toast.
intelligence
No,
quota.
I haven't eaten beans on toast for months, but anyway, it's intelligence
Exactly, you don't-
quotient.
Yeah, exactly. You don't eat British
Quotient.
food because it's not good.
No, I eat tons of British food and it is
Like-
good, but thank
Like
you.
fish head pie.
No, fish head pie. That's called stargazy pie, and I don't
It's
eat
actually
fish.
real.
I don't eat fish, so no.
Keep tapping and sharing, guys. We're looking for
I
ops.
was actually going to ask the person above me a question, but you can't stop talking, which is weird. My question to for Millie, is that it? Who sets the interest rates if you have no Fed?
Well, if you abolish the Fed, there wouldn't really be an arbiter of those interest rates, I guess.
Okay.
The free market, the so-called free market would.
Okay, so what's the purpose of interest? What's the purpose of the Fed setting interest rates? Why does that happen?
Well, ostensibly, we're told it's because they're smart and they help stabilize the economy
Stabilize it how?
by doing their monetary business.
No, can you be specific? How do interest rates stabilize the economy?
What did you say?
I said, can you be specific? How do interest rates stabilize the economy?
I don't think they do.
Well,
Not the
they
way they're
do.
doing. Not the way they're doing it.
There's a specific reason why you would raise interest rates. What is that reason?
Oh yeah, that's yeah. The literature says that if the economy is overheating, you hike.
What does
And
that
if-
mean? The economy's
Overheating?
If GDP's
No, it's
growing
nothing
too
to do
fast.
with. It's nothing to do with GDP.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah, it absolutely
No, it
does.
doesn't. It's
Erica,
nothing
do
to
you
do.
think macroeconomics?
Right.
Right, yes,
It's
you did.
nothing to do with GDP. It's to do with inflation.
Wait, so
Which
a type
is-
of GDP? Are we like okay in the head?
Inflation is not a type of GDP. Jeez.
I didn't say it's
What?
type. I said it has an impact on it. So again, let's calm down.
I
We
don't
don't
think.
believe.
I love the way you asked me if I've taken macroeconomics when you clearly have taken no economics whatsoever.
Yeah, I dropped out because I don't need college. Look at
No,
I'm richer
yeah,
than how
we
all the
can-
people that
that is
graduated.
I can't tell if he's
painfully
trolling or
obvious
not.
to everyone
I
that's in
cannot tell if
here.
he's
Wait,
trolling.
okay, hold on. Then why am I richer than all the people who went to college? I'm in no
He's-
debt, buddy.
Okay, hush, hush. We know that he's trolling, Doug. He's clearly spitting
How?
out all kinds of insults that he can just throw at Erica about her country, which, again,
Oh, the country sucks.
weird nationalist below me, icky.
Not
Yeah,
nationalist.
and
Well,
you've been
you guys
talking
are
about the
being-
fact that you don't need college, but you want to brag about, I don't know, IQ points, which again, IQ points don't necessarily measure different levels of intelligence.
they're-
That's why they don't do
bro.
them in adults either. It's all about doing them when they're kids. You have to be at a certain point. But Omnius,
bro.
whatever your name is, you're a troll.
Ominous. Okay, bro. If you feel that way because I'm proving you wrong in every point, I understand.
You're
man.
not
You haven't
proving
provided any
anything.
proof.
You haven't proved anything.
Wait,
You
okay,
don't
well,
even know
right
what
now.
sepsis
Let me
is.
explain.
You
All right,
didn't
so
even know what sepsis was, my guy. You're not proving anything. You have no knowledge about clearly what Erica's even talking about. She knows more about what's going on in our country, and she doesn't even live here.
well, okay, that's the issue. Hold on. So when we look at it,
Why
it's
is she
inflation-
talking about it then?
Wait, so I'll explain. So inflation does affect it because if inflation goes up, more people are either likely to spend, or so either they're more likely to spend because their money's losing more value. Therefore, they're gonna put more money into the economy.
That's false.
So-
She
That's
also is
false.
talking about
What?
it.
If
Wait, so can you
inflation
prove
goes
that?
up, your money is worth less, not more.
Well, no, I said more money being spent. I didn't say that it's worth more. I said it's being spent because people know it's
Jeez,
going to
you're
be worth more.
stupid.
And she's allowed to talk about this because, hey, guess what? The United States isn't on its own planet. We share a planet with other countries. And when
With
you
imperial
isolate
ones, yeah.
us from those other countries, it turns into a very large problem. And we are seeing that now.
Wait, so I have a question.
I'm kind of confused. So you guys were like pop quizzing me, and now you guys are being kind of antagonistic to the
Well, yeah,
Omnis
but
dude.
they're. It's
Well,
okay. I mean, look,
but if you
there's
keep
pretty
saying
good-
like, I think
incorrect-
it's just like an unnecessary cortisol spike, you know?
It's very
Yeah,
necessary.
they're
It's
like-
incredibly
Do you even
necessary.
know what cortisol is?
Cortisol's
Yeah, it's
never
just hormone.
necessary the way it's going on right now.
Yes,
I deem if it's necessary. I'm the one who works in the goddamn life.
Why is this estrogen spiking?
Oh god, dude, you sound like you're made up of complete estrogen. You sound like you're 100%
Bro,
estrogen.
dude,
I don't know if anyone has ever told you that before.
I think he's just fed up of a lot of the kind of elitism from the left. I
mean, yeah,
could-
well,
Guys, I'm so elite. I'm elite as fuck right now.
Wait,
I'm
hold
so
on.
elite.
Hold on.
You,
I have.
you
I used
can't
to be
beat me.
leftist.
Well,
Did I care about
well, not
people's
you,
rights?
not you, host, not you, but
Oh, okay, I guess
Wait,
I'm not
so-
same
elite.
type of
Ominous
bravado.
is making me feel elite. If
Well,
that's
yeah, I
what
mean
you
because
mean.
you're British, so you always feel elite.
All right,
So-
we have a few people in the request box. Guys, we'll swap out guests at 30K. Ominous will be out of here at 30K, okay? I'll swap them out for a new one.
Look, they
You've been up here for a while, bro.
They speak the truth. Plato spoke about
Nobody's
this.
silencing you. You're not even saying anything of
Wait,
substance because you've
they said
provided
the perfect
zero
man.
Dude,
evidence.
you're such a wannabe victim. You are such a
How
wannabe
am I a
victim.
victim? You keep muting me.
No, you're a wannabe victim. You're a wannabe. No one is silencing you. You have been up here for a long goddamn time, actually.
Erica tried to, but again.
So
Doug,
what?
your
Do you,
estrogen
wait,
spiking-
wait. So I did have something about the prompt again. So I'm pretty sure most of the voting bloc for Trump was boomers. So how can you say it's incels?
Yeah. And
'Cause
again,
it's
like,
boring boomers with their wives.
And most-
you need to
most-
look at those numbers of how many men between a certain age bracket also voted for him.
I mean,
Well,
also,
yeah, of course they're not gonna like Kamala as much. That's just a given.
Kamala.
we have a question. Why is incel an insult? Like, what if the guy just doesn't want women?
Because it's not. Hold on. Hold on.
Derogatory.
Yeah. Because an incel is not just somebody who is celibate, right, or involuntary celibate. It's their
Yeah.
views and rhetoric towards women. That's the part.
Wait,
that's
so
harmful.
you're now
No, I don't think so,
you're
dude.
applying
I
a view
have
to
socially awkward
a
friends.
substance. Hold on, it's category error. You're saying because they can't get women, therefore they must hate them. What if he's just
No. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You inferred that from what I said. I didn't imply that at all. You
Okay, I know.
you could very much be a virgin and not blame women, right?
Wait, what's your
Incels,
question?
by the very nature, they do blame women, though. We see it by their rhetoric. That's what they do. They blame
no,
them.
so-
I have
They blame them
I have
because
one.
they blame them because they say they have too high of standards
Okay,
and they can't meet their
Doug.
standards. What?
Let's say I had an Alex build.
Hey, we
So
had
I'm gonna make
30K. Goodbye. I didn't realize we had 30K. Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank goodness. But by the way, do you guys know where involuntary celibate came from? The term incel was actually started by a queer woman. It had nothing to do with men to begin with, by the way. It was co-opted by these groups of young men who feel like the world owes them a woman. To the point where they don't even see women as people anymore. They call them feminoids or noids or fmoids. They refer to us as less than dogs.
Oh yeah.
So I have friends that are
I've read up
incels.
on this quite a bit. I've read up on this quite a bit. Thank you. Laura Bates has amazing research on incel and the incel community.
So I have some friends that are socially awkward. Some of them are engineers. They actually had a testosterone deficiency. Some of them. Incel just means involuntarily celibate, and they are incels by definition. Now they don't hate women, but they're just kind of engineer nerdy guys. And these guys are not MAGA that I'm talking about, at least. So I think you're kind of strawmanning the incels.
Well, no.
That's not what Doug is referring to as all. And by the way, I have a question for you. There are a ton of women in this country right now who are choosing to not date, not have any sort of relations either. Would you? Those are technically by definition, and they're celibate. They're just choosing to. But that's, you could look at them and be like, why aren't you sleeping around? That's what you're trying to say. These men are kind of geeky and dorky, but what, do they want women in their lives, or are they just choosing not to? Maybe they're choosing not to.
No, I don't think the power lies with the common man. So they're not choosing any of it.
Oh, men have no power in this country.
Well, look
Is
at
that
your
what you said?
attitude. You're incredibly antagonistic.
Yeah, I'm
It shows that
at that, because that is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. This country was built for you.
Professor, you're shit talking me right now, telling me I have all the power.
Not you specifically, but men in general do.
Her flippant attitude kind of tells you all you need to know.
All right, well, get over it.
It's not about me being. It's about her. It's her beliefs and her reaction are incongruent.
Okay, well, stop tone policing.
Studied that this movement of men.
No,
is
Doug,
a
it's that there's a
danger to women.
contradiction. Is that your name or host? It's
I'm
that there's a
Doug.
contradiction.
What's the contradiction?
Like I said, I don't think dudes are actually going. Nah, I'm gonna Sigma grind. Said I'm just gonna focus on myself. No, they're kind of being sent out of the dating market.
By who?
Well, I mean, hypergamy does exist, so the dudes don't meet the women's alleged standards today. So,
well, but that's exactly what I was referring to. Blaming women because you feel they have too high of a standard, right? You guys convince yourself, men convince themselves that you have to be 6 foot plus, you have to make 6 figures plus, that you have to have all of these things just to find a woman. You don't. You don't. That's not necessary.
I mean, it's one thing to get a Tinder hookup. It's another to have a long, fulfilling relationship.
I agree. Those two are different. I agree. Those are different.
I saw a video the other day, and it was so true. It's unreal. And the video was this guy just saying, I hope, you red pill right wing guys know that you are making the dating market especially good for like mediocre white men who are just nice. Because it's like mediocre white men who are nice are getting all the pee they want right now. Because
But that's
Because
not the
people-
ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is not just to have her
This
tolerate
ultimate goal
you.
might be maybe they don't want a relationship. Maybe they don't want to
No,
get married. Maybe
I
they just
disagree.
wanna live a
All
single
men in my
life.
life would love a
That's it.
woman, but it's not in the cards, it seems, in this time in society.
But no. I think they often blame themselves and they blame women as well. They put the blame outward and they also put it upon themselves. But like,
But I don't think it's necessarily-
but again, though, like all you have, it's not that difficult, right? Like as they said, like just be nice, be honest, right? Be a caring person, have empathy, right? But I can't teach you to have those things. But that goes a long
do you
way.
believe in evolution? Do you believe in evolution?
Well, I don't think it's a belief. I know that it's a thing. Yes.
Okay, so women are attracted to things that are not really socially acceptable to talk about in today's society. So when you
Like
guys
what?
say be nice and stuff,
Wait.
What are we attracted to? Tell
women
us.
are it's known women are groupies for power.
False.
Where is that known? Can
you
you
show us the
provide?
studies?
Well, if logically and the evolutionary psychology
You're not gonna throw the
supports
word
this.
logic out without any evidence. You can't throw that word logic out without any evidence because that just sounds a lot like, well, I think, I believe, my opinion. Throw out some evidence if you're going to make that claim.
So, do you guys think women were oppressed in the past? If so, they had to do certain things to survive.
You've been asked. You've specifically been asked for evidence of your claim.
That's
and
all we want.
What you just tried to do is you tried.
I'm using your guys' science.
No, pop it.
It's not our science.
You just tried to pivot and bring.
But why
it back
can't
to the
I
thing.
explain the science that supports my claim?
Oh, go
What's
ahead.
wrong
Well,
with
explain
that?
it. Go for it. Yeah.
Because
No,
you'd
please
need
go for it.
You'd need a study to explain the science.
Yeah, reference
No.
something that we can pull up and that we can verify. Sure.
Well,
Wally, I'm not
if we're
still
gonna-
streaming. I was not streaming for hours on end. I just started. But yeah, you have to provide that, man.
I guess. Well, I do want to take a step back actually because it misses the grander point. The
Don't
bigger
have any
point.
evidence.
The what point?
I don't think
The
well, no,
grander
I don't
point?
think you guys will let me get. I don't think you guys will let me get to that, and that's your prerogative. That's
Right.
okay.
Did you just say the grander point? I just want to make sure I heard you.
Yeah. So you were saying the men blame the women. If these incels don't view women as like autonomous beings, wouldn't that mean women don't, what they do doesn't matter, and whatever the powers that be are pawning them are going to make the women do what they do? If that makes sense.
So you
Like-
pretty much
like if-
just
if-
said,
it- so
because
you
we're
guys
not
are
looked at as
saying-
humans. Why does it matter what we do? Because I'm a fucking human.
No, but logically, if you're saying incels don't relegate women as even human, then how can you say incels are saying women are fucking shit up when it wouldn't matter what they're doing according to the incels, according to what you say?
Okay, I
It
don't
does
know.
matter because they're threatening women and they've actually harmed women. There are cases where men who have been found in these incel forums have gone out and actually unalived women.
But I want to add to that.
But that's that's
Hang on,
sensationalism.
stop. I'm talking.
All right, let Erica go. Keep tapping and sharing, guys. We're looking for props.
They're not exactly logically consistent in their views. What you're arguing would take logical consistency, and they don't have that because it's all based on feelings. None of it is based on factual evidence, and the fact that you don't know any evidence to back up your point, so you stepped back from it and you said, let's look at the grander thing here. It's not logically consistent. And so you saying, oh, but if they think this, wouldn't they also think this? That would require logical consistency, and they don't have any.
Well, you're just saying they don't have any, but what I've taken what you have attributed to incels, and it doesn't add up.
You haven't taken anything that I've attributed to incels because I haven't said anything.
What
Said
was
the
it?
incels blame women merely or
I
only
didn't
women.
say that. When did I say
The,
that?
the incels don't blame the women
When did
more
I
Oh,
so.
say
sure they
that?
do.
Not
Yes, they do.
the bigger point. They hate feminism. It's not
No.
women per se.
They hate women and they hate all things related to women being equal because they don't want to see us as humans. By the way, Ohio 2024, California 2014, Florida 2018, Canada 2018, and in the UK of 2021. These are just some cases where men who were found out to be incels wanted to harm women in large amounts. One guy was desiring to kill like 3,000 of them, he stated in one of his little manifestos. So again, it is a big problem for women that these groups of men exist and they think that they are owed women's bodies.
And I want to add to that, not just any women's bodies, not like, part of this problem would be completely solved, A, by just being freaking nice, but B, by men not thinking that they deserve a woman who looks like a supermodel. Because half of these incels, there are actually women that would absolutely be attracted to them if they were just nice guys.
Yeah,
I
agree.
But
They call
instead,
those women Stacey's.
yeah, they do call those women Stacey's, and they don't like good-looking men because they're chads, because they feel like they're
It's not
the
that they
ones that
dislike them.
Yes, they do. They do not like them either.
Well,
But I understand you guys have the prerogative to translate to your audience, but you are giving half-baked analysis.
Hold on, there, and I will say this as a guy. There is an internal, what would the word be? Like a competition, so to speak, between men that's often unsaid to get to get the most good-looking women, right? Like that's seen as like a good, like a really good thing, like a sign of like, oh, you really accomplish things, right? So like if you're dating someone who's extremely attractive, she's a model, you are seen as the guy who like really accomplished good things, right? There's this internal like fight between men that happens all the time. I think a lot of people probably see that.
But if we're talking about kind of that, I'll use loose language here. If we're talking about that reptilian nature of men, I was going to delve into some of those unflattering aspects with women. You guys kind of got very antagonistic with me very quickly because it contradicts it. The reason I think so is because it contradicts that euphemism of just be nice.
What does antagonistic mean?
You guys are kind of not as much as the last guy, but you're being very combative with me, and I barely made a point yet.
Combative isn't the same as antagonistic. Antagonistic would mean we're saying things in order just to annoy you, and I could aim that at you as much as you can aim that at us, right? You're also being combative. You're potentially also being antagonistic. Us questioning you on what you say is not yes, it's combative because this is a debate platform, but it's not on purpose to antagonize you or upset you. So I want you to get out of your feelings that we're purposefully trying
See,
to
you just did it. You're playing armchair psychologist right now, and you know nothing about me. Nothing.
Right, okay. You literally just showed that I had it.
And now you're gonna. Well, I think you're doubling.
Or
Again,
Billy, every time you say I feel, you're literally in your feelings and you're not providing us with any type of evidence or cases or anything to back up your claim.
Okay,
all you have, stop. All you have is an opinion and your feelings. Now we're not saying feelings are bad. Stop. I'm not saying feelings are bad. I'm passionate about this because I've actually studied works that dove into the incel communities, and they are extremely dangerous to women, and they're also harming men, other men.
No.
Doug, my husband, yes, it is.
The real incels, these are straw man incels you're talking about. The real incels hate themselves. They don't even have the confidence to come up here, and it's funny you guys pile onto them.
I gave you evidence of when these men have committed crimes and harmed people.
And I was talking about a whole scientific field called evolutionary psychology.
What's that? No, where's the science then? If you can look up the science.
See, what does that even mean? I was explaining it, and you're like, "Where's the study?" It's a field. It's a field of study.
Keep tapping and sharing, everybody.
So there should be
Like
studies
it's
in that
kind of
field, you
ridiculous.
ding dong. Biology is a field of study, and there are literally thousands of journal articles with evidence. What are you talking about?
Alex, just to clear this up, what's your job?
I'm a professor of anatomy and physiology. My
you're a
science
scientist.
is biology. So yeah, I know that there's evidence in different fields of study. You have not provided us with any. I could say, yeah, biology is a thing, and it says XYZ, but I show evidence that has been tested.
That's all you got to do,
haven't
man.
done that.
That's all you got to do. We're not asking for much.
So you want so you want evidence on
your claims.
But I haven't even built up any premises to make claims. You guys are kind of
sure you have. Yeah, you have. Absolutely, you have.
You said women are. We all know women are attracted to power, and we asked you
because of evolutionary psych.
Again, we asked you for a study. We asked you to back that up with some evidence, and you then what you did when I asked you to back it up was you said, I'm going to step back from this and talk about the grander point, which means you couldn't provide us with anything that backed you up.
Sure, so I'll give you.
No, hold on. One sec. Guys, I am looking for opposition. I'm totally cool having another one up here, so it's like more even. Noelle, are you opposition? Oh, you didn't mean to come up, right?
No.
All right, I'll bring you down. Take care, okay?
Oh, no.
This guy looks like it's opposite. All right, you're about to get some help, man. You're about to get some help. Here you go. And if you guys are enjoying live, click the red follow button in the top left. Dude, stop fucking interrupting. God. Let me just do my thing real quick. You keep interrupting.
You guys, good luck. It's okay, man. Good luck.
Is it that difficult to not interrupt? Jesus Christ. Guys, all I wanted to do is say, if you're enjoying the live, click the red follow button in the top left, please. If you guys can help reach a gift goal at the bottom, my pay links, if you guys want to show support, it's not needed. Please follow and support Erica and Alex, and sub to me on the tube. I'm currently streaming over there. If you have a second device, watch me on that device. Steven, hello.
Hello.
Hey, how old are you for TikTok TOS?
Oh, I'm 27.
Cool. All right, what's on your mind? What do you want to talk about? Yeehaw!
Yeah. So your thing says, MAGA, you're just a bunch of incels.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think I'm an incel.
Okay. Why not?
Hold on, I think I'm lagging a bit. Let me just connect.
Doug, the live is lagging a bit, just to let you know.
God damn it. I'm lagging?
Just me. Okay.
I'm lagging?
No, it's not. It's...
Okay. All right, anyways, why do you think you're not an incel?
Because I think it's pretty normal to want people, when they come to your country, to obey the laws that your democratically elected Congress put in place.
Do you want everyone to obey laws?
Yeah, but especially foreigners. Like foreigners.
But hold on. Why especially foreigners? You want to
conditional.
You want American citizens also to follow the law too, right? Just as much.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I want Americans to follow the law, but how can you expect Americans to follow the law when you're letting foreigners come in and not follow the law?
Those are two different things. Everybody is their own person, right? Right.
Because Americans should know that they have laws.
But Trump pardoned all of the January 6th rioters, ones that harmed police officers, gouged their eyes out, caused a lot of other harm, and they were charged with a lot of things, and they were pardoned. So how is that something that's in line with what you voted for? Because the very president that you voted for goes against what you just said.
Well, I voted for our immigration laws to be enforced so that our culture stays American.
There it is.
So,
what are your immigration? Hang on.
No, there's the nationalism.
Laws, Stephen?
White nationalism.
No, but Stephen, what are your immigration laws?
Well, our immigration laws, for example, is don't overstay your visa, don't enter the country illegally, don't commit crimes while you're in the country.
Sorry, which law is that?
I think it's 8 USC 1325.
What other immigration laws are there?
I don't know, all the INA laws, it's in the Immigration Naturalization Act. All those.
Okay. What does the asylum law say about what you need to do to claim asylum?
There's legal ways to claim asylum.
I think it's
but
USC 81158. What does that say?
Well, it says you have to be in the United States to claim asylum, but not all illegal aliens are asylum seekers.
No, I didn't say the word, but again, USC 8 US Code 1158 says what about how you have to enter the country?
It doesn't specify how you have to enter the country. It just says that you have to be in the country.
Okay. So if I seek asylum and I cross not at a port of entry or I'm interdicted in international waters, is that an illegal entry to the country?
It is an illegal entry to the country because you're violating 8 USC 1325.
But the 8 USC 1158 says that I can enter anywhere.
It says you can. It says you. All it says is you have to be in the United States.
No, that's not true. It says whether or not you entered through a port of entry.
But that would supersede the other one. Hold on, but that would supersede the other one, considering you do have 1 year to claim asylum, right? So that would still supersede it, because you can be on your 363rd day. Legally, that's still fine, as long as you claim asylum by that 360th
Yeah,
day.
but asylum is for those who are being persecuted for very specific.
You're right. You're right, but that will be determined during the credible hearing process, right? Not before that point. But everybody has the right to claim asylum, though.
Right, and we have the right to deny it.
I agree. But them being in the U.S. prior to that point is not illegal. Then.
Well, I like that they're being deported when they're illegal, when it's like unquestionable.
Now you're avoiding what I'm saying, though. But you're avoiding what I'm saying, though. That part is not illegal, right? But it seems like you still have a problem with it. Right. Also, those people are still getting deported, right? Which would it be?
A lot of those people don't have credible fears of persecution.
How do you know?
You don't know until they have the hearing.
Let's take, for example, someone that came from Ecuador. How many countries are between Ecuador and America?
Nope.
Like 10.
No, stop. I don't want you to give us some made-up scenario, okay? Why, if what you're saying is the case, and these people don't have a credible fear, then why are people being picked up after asylum hearings or whilst at courthouses before even having their asylum hearings? Why are people being picked up just before their final citizenship interview? And those people are being deported without the ability to see a lawyer, without being given due process. Why is that occurring?
Well, now you're making up cases where you're trying to,
I'm not making
where
up
they have
cases.
very specific reasons that neither you or I know for those specific cases.
So how do we know then? If neither you or I know, then how can you make the claim that they don't have a credible asylum claim?
Well, if you had let me finish, a person from Ecuador, for example, does not qualify for asylum because they're not being persecuted for their race, religion, ethnicity, or political groups.
What's a credible fear interview?
A credible fear interview is where they determine if you should go see if you can see an immigration judge for asylum.
So that is something that they would find out at your credible fear interview, and you wouldn't even get to the courthouse. So those people who have got to the courthouse, they're not in the scenario that you're talking about. Because
I know there are people from Ecuador in the asylum process.
Those people would have been weeded out at the
Frankly, nobody from Ecuador qualifies.
Right. And those people would have been weeded out at the
But they're not.
Prove it.
Prove it. There's people applying for asylum from Ecuador. Like there's the father and the son who were detained, which, by the way, the father dragged the son into detainment with him, which was kind of crazy.
Prove it.
Prove what?
Your claim.
That Ecuadorians don't qualify for asylum?
No.
What, you think there's no Ecuadorians applying for asylum?
You can't even track the conversation.
Well, can you tell me one country in Central or South America that would qualify for asylum right now?
Oh, well, I seem to remember just before Donald Trump left office last time, he gave, was it hundreds of thousands or at least tens of thousands of Venezuelans, temporary legal status, yeah.
Well, has he ended TPS for Venezuelans yet?
So clearly he thought in his last presidency that they needed protection for some reason.
Absolutely.
Yeah, temporary, which doesn't mean permanent.
Right.
It's not the same as asylum.
Why would they not need TPS anymore?
Well, Maduro's not in power, and the current government of Venezuela.
Maduro's only not been in power for less than a month now, and yet they were deporting Venezuelans who had TPS status before that. Make sense.
Well, they were deporting Venezuelans under the Alien Enemies Act, which we found out was constitutional.
Oh, okay. The Alien
You don't care
Enemies
about the
Act
Constitution. Get the fuck out of here.
Requires what?
What, that they're a national of the country that we're allegedly under attack from, and then it's they're part of that group.
It requires It requires government involvement from the government of that country. Can you prove that there was government involvement?
I personally can't.
Okay. Weird.
Weird what?
Weird that you can't prove it.
Well, I mean, I don't have a clearance, despite applying for ICE. But
you got turned down for ICE.
Turned down?
No, actually, I applied 2 days ago. I haven't actually gotten turned down or anything yet.
You sound exactly like the kind of guy they want, to be honest.
Oh,
nice. Do you guys see his first? Do you guys see his first post? You guys should check out his first post on his page. It tells all you need to know.
Ruin our night?
I would say it's just going to tell you all you need to know about him. In fact, everybody in the comments, go check out his first post right now, please.
Which one?
The first one. So the first thing, the first page of it, you have many pages, but it's liberal men after calling you racist for wanting to live next to Americans. Instead of Indians who trash their own country and throw cow poop at each other, and then it goes on and on and on. And Somali scammers. You guys are obsessed with Somalians. It's crazy.
I enjoy that you like.
It's Somalis, not Somalians.
Okay.
I enjoy that you like Dean and Parker so much that was the first picture you put up. You must have a real crush, right?
Oh yeah. Erica, are you American? Are you a U.S. citizen?
No, but you can't deport.
Then why you? What is your opinion on our policy?
Isn't it weird?
Why do you people not understand that the UK is on the same planet as America?
That doesn't matter.
What it is about.
She's not American. She doesn't know what we go through.
Oh, what you go through? Oh,
Stephen, guess what? The people like you so little that they paid to kick you. Goodbye.
Woo, go people.
Thank you, Tammy. Tammy, thank you so much. Yep, Tammy with the kick. Thank you, Tammy.
You know what really upsets them?
What really
when
upsets
I get them in a corner that they can't get out of, and then they're like, "Oh, but are you even American?" It's so freaking obvious.
It's just another pivot that they have if you're here.
What's up, Gabe?
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yep. How old are you?
I'm 25. I mostly wanted to talk to the previous guy that was on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just looking for debates, man. So you didn't vote for Trump, right?
No.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring you down, but I hope you have a good rest of your night. People in request box, please, I'm only looking for debates, okay? Only looking for debates. If you do agree with Erica, Alex, and I, cool, but just looking for ups, okay? Steven, you can't come up. The only way you can come back up is if you send me the same amount that was needed to kick you. That's the only way for you to come back up. Jim, how you doing?
Up and say nothing
Hey, Jim.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how old are you?
29.
All right, cool. What's up? You voted for Trump?
Yeah, I voted for Trump. I'm in
Okay.
Arizona.
Okay.
I voted specifically agree with the position to support ICE.
Okay. Why do you support ICE?
Well, I think that a lot of people in the United States didn't take immigration policy serious for probably over 40 years now, even some Republicans for a long time. And when we voted for Trump, we knew that there would be mass deportations, and it's culminating now. Like, what happens?
Well, it's not mass deportations. He deported less last year than Biden did during 2024.
Oh, but I have
So it can't
good
be-
reason to believe.
You have good reason to
Yeah,
believe
go ahead.
what? You have good reason to believe what? That wouldn't be mass deportations, at least compared
Well,
to Biden.
I think that the year. Go ahead. What did you say?
No, go ahead. I finished.
Yeah, I think that this year, specifically this spring and this summer that's coming up, I do believe that there will be deportations that to the likes that nobody's ever seen. And there was. In the
You're
last
using the same verbiage as Trump. To the likes as nobody has ever seen, guys. Listen, dude. At what cost? Can you tell me how that's benefit? How does that benefit America, you, etc.?
Well, it benefits me. I'm a union worker. I live in a state that's very close to the border, and there's been a lot of undercutting of union jobs for the last 30, 40 years.
Who's doing that?
Well, that would be people that are undercutting the unionese. That's who's doing it.
So it has nothing to do with possibly union busters.
Possibly union busters? What do you mean?
Well, there are things called union busters. These are people who the company might bring in to dissuade you from joining, because a lot of unions, I belong to a union myself, and our union needs a certain percentage of people and us paying our dues in order for our union to still be at
What union are you a part of? If I
the
could ask.
AAUP,
What's that?
the American Association of University Professors. I'm an educator. Educators have unions.
You're an educator?
That's what professor means, dear.
A professor of what?
Anatomy and physiology and biology.
Oh, biology?
Yep.
What's 23 Gotogaime mean in biology?
23 what?
Gotogaime.
Gotogaime?
I have a feeling he's trying to be.
not game, Gotogaime.
I just get this feeling he's trying to say something anti-Semitic.
Yeah, we've got a fraud professor up here.
Sweet Pea, can you spell that for me? Because I can't understand your slurring. Maybe you should lay off the Bud Light.
Well, I don't drink. Gotogaime.
Okay.
No, she asked you to spell it, Jim.
Wait,
The
spell Godel or Gaimate?
Both of them.
Oh, spell both of them? Okay. Godel would be Goital.
Godel, like as in gonads?
Yeah, Godel Gaimate.
Sounded like you were saying goat, by the way.
Godel Gaimate.
So gonadal? Jesus. Because they're called gonads, not godel.
Godel Gaimate when it comes to the human anatomy. Not goats, not animals.
We are animals.
Yes, we could be that, but I'm not talking about like a goat in the sense of like somebody that's not human. Godel gamete. Miss Professor. What does that mean?
You said you didn't say gamete.
The
You did
condensate.
say gamete, by the way, which I asked you.
Godel gamete.
Gamete. They're pronounced gametes.
Not
Gametes are eggs
gamete.
and
Gamete. Do you know what a gamete is?
Oh my
A
god.
gamete. Gamete.
Gamete. No, not a gamete. A gamete.
Spell it.
Gamate. gamete. How do you not know this, being a
That's
professor?
not a word. G-I-M-E-T-E.
G-I-M-A-T-E.
I just googled that and it said it refers to
It's an
something.
AI-powered software.
Yeah, that's what I see. That's exactly what I see. You're making shit up, dude.
I'm not making anything up.
Well, it's not a thing. I also just looked it up. It's not a thing.
And Google's never heard of it.
Gamete.
No, I think you mean gammy.
I think he does too.
Gamete. I'm not talking about gametes. I'm talking about a gotal gamete.
Well, as you're a biology expert, what's a gamete?
Not you, the person that's claiming to be a professor.
I'm asking you a question. What's a gamete?
Well, gametes, I think you're referring to biology, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Here. Let's look it up together. Let's just do this. Let's just look it up together. Stop. So, what is it? GOTAL?
TALE.
TALE, and it's one word or two words?
Well, in the scientific structure, it would be godal gamete.
Is it one word or two word?
Godal would be one word scientifically.
Oh my god, dude. All right, godal. So then GIMATE.
I know what this is.
So hold on. So we got GOTALE space GIMATE, right? Right?
No, godal gamete.
Oh my! So what part did I misspell? I got GOTALE, right? Right?
Godal, yes.
Okay, great. So the first part's covered. We're not going to talk about it again. Space gamete, GIMATE, right?
Yeah.
Great. Let's press the enter button. Google doesn't know what it means. Not a thing. You're making shit up.
So that means it's not godal gamete's not a real thing.
Do you see? Hold on. Do you not see?
Crazy.
Do you not see right now?
Idiots.
Hold on. It's on screen right now, dude. How do you not see? I'll pull up.
You've never heard of a godal gamete?
Right? All right, guys, he's just trolling. Guys, he's just trolling.
These people are retard.
All right. He's just trolling.
These people are idiots.
Oh,
he was trolling us.
He was trolling us. Organ is so tiny, he needs tweezers to find it. I bet he doesn't know what copulatory organ is. So, what in the world was that? That was so.
I have secondhand embarrassment right now.
I just blocked somebody in the comments who said you deserve that. That really annoyed me, so I blocked them.
That we deserved for somebody to literally make up a word.
I get really petty with my blocks sometimes. I get really petty at times. If I'm in a mood where I just don't want to deal with shit, I will block you for the pettiest of reasons. It's great.
He sounded like he'd had a really hard paper round for a 29-year-old. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that was a little odd, right? Yeah.
He sounded like he wasn't. Again, it's Saturday night. I get it. It's, people want, but maybe put the phone down. You know how you don't dial when you're full of substance? Maybe don't live when you are too.
By
the way,
I block.
Ridiculous.
So guys, I unfortunately, when I'm doing TikTok Studio, can't block somebody from the thing. If they're in the comment section, I can block them. But when they're up here, it doesn't give me an option to, and it's really fucking annoying, to be honest.
I think you must be able to, because Matt can. Maybe you just need to ask how that happens.
Yeah, I guess. No, guys, you can do it from the phone. Like when I was going live from the phone, I can easily block somebody who's on the panel. I'm on TikTok Studio. Like if I click on the three dots, there's a 3-dot thing I see on Erica. It's invite to unmute. It's the camera thing, expand, disconnect. There is no option to block. It's very annoying.
I think Matt's listening right now, so maybe he'll message you without. He was definitely missing a minute ago because he sent me a UNHCR article about Ecuador. So he was definitely listening.
All right, cool.
Oh, alien alien fan, he slurred to run. That's exactly what it was. Because immediately Google is like, I don't know what you're talking about,
I know.
bud. And then I'm sure one of us, even I think Erica was asking, what is it? And he's like, you don't know?
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
wow.
He was trolling. He was trolling. Hey guys, we hit the goal, the gift goal. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone. Yay.
The problem was there. Well, there were many. I mean, the problems were innumerable. But the real problem was he was saying a phrase, and then Alex asked him to spell it, and apparently he hadn't even decided how it was spelt yet, because it took him about 3 or 4 minutes to come up with a spelling.
And he also threw in 23 in there, which again, that's what led me to think 23 gonadal gametes, because human gametes have 23 chromosomes, right? So that's where my mind went as a professor of anatomy and physiology. And he's like, no, that's wrong. And I'm like, cool. And then Google says it's an AI or nothing. So,
yeah, I truly think he was just trolling from the get-go just to like rile us up, which actually successfully worked. I really think he was. Yeah, I think he was trolling from the beginning.
So Matt said that he has a second device on at all times, and he blocks them from that.
So you can't do it from here. That is wild that they don't allow that. That I have to. I do have my phone right up here, like on the. You guys can't see it, but it's right up here. I'm watching, so I suppose I could do it from there. In fact, I need to make Doug2 a moderator. Congrats to Doug2. Guys, a round of applause for Doug2.
W's in the chat for Doug2.
W Doug2. W Doug2. All right. We're looking for ops, guys. Just ops, all right? So if you disagree with the background, hit the request button at the bottom of the screen, okay? All right, let's make Doug2. That means I'm going to have to kick someone. I hate doing this. I hate doing it because they get a notification and they get really, really upset. I don't like this. Fuck.
To be fair to Doug too, he doesn't often get to talk, so you know he could do with some kind of power in this. My throat is really starting to hurt. I'm fed up of being sick.
How long have you been sick?
Well, I was sick. I was quite unwell just in the run up to and over Christmas.
Oh.
And then I've been well again for about a month, and now I'm sick again. So I'm just, but to be fair, it's my own fault. I live in a country that has no sunlight in the summer, and I forgot to take my vitamin D tablets.
All right, who am I gonna un or demod? Well, there's somebody on here. They may have blocked me because there's a. Okay, I don't know who that is, but I'll remove you. Sorry, I'm sort of talking to myself. I don't know who I'm removing as a mod. There's a whole list of mods, and
Names aren't there?
it doesn't have a net. Well, it has everyone else but this person. So they may have blocked. I don't know. That's weird. Whatever.
Can I just say, Kylie in chat has just said, "Go to Guy Mates is the next grinder. Pass it on." So,
right,
oh my gosh, that makes so much sense when you think about it. Mates is in the word, right? Mates is a thing.
Hold on, it doesn't let me. Oh shit, there it is. Wait, god damn it, pop up, pop up. It was just there. Sorry, I keep talking to myself. Oh my god. Do we have somebody in a box? It looks like we have somebody in a box. Can somebody bring up whoever's in the box? I can't do it right now. I'm trying.
done it. Chill.
Okay.
Tammy,
Jesus, alright.
Said your gift goal's not working. Oh, wait.
What's going on? What the fuck is happening?
Nope. Sorry if that sounded weird. I was getting water.
Okay, my computer is just like tweaking out right now. Okay, we got. Hey Cole, how you doing? What's up, Cole?
Oh, they're gone.
God damn it! God damn it!
Oh,
Well,
sorry,
I'm on
I
now.
didn't realise I was unmuted.
I think I'm on now. Am I?
Comment in the chat, and it will show whether you're a mod or not.
Yeah.
Yes, right? Yeah, I'm a mod.
Yeah, you're a mod.
Okay, let me see if it lets.
Do you
Okay.
need to Somebody said pick a different gift. I don't know whether that means update your gift goal or
This gift goal doesn't work, guys. The gift it doesn't work.
Tammy said it wasn't working.
Well, gosh darn it. All right, well, let's change it. I think we still have somebody in the request box. It looks like. All right, what are we gonna change it to? Let's change it to Rosa.
if there's someone in the box, then they're private because I can't see.
Okay, I got it. Oh, it's Rookeye. Rookeye, hold up for the time being. I don't want to have too many friendlies up here, otherwise they get very intimidated. All right, guys, we have the Rosa for a guest. Yeah, it's late over there. I'm surprised you came up.
I'm gonna drop for 2 reasons. A, it's late, and B, my throat is really hurting. So, I'm gonna have some warm Ribena and go to bed because it's a cure.
Well, make sure you guys all follow Erica. Love you, Erica. Bye.
Feel better.
All right, Rookeye, you are now up. You are now taking our place. You are second in line, Rookeye. Hey guys, keep tapping and sharing. If you're enjoying the live, there's a red follow button on the top left. Make sure you guys all subscribe to me on the tube. It's Dougielifts, Dougielifts. Pay links are also on the bio. It's Dougie9192. I should probably change that because that's too hard to remember. But if you guys want to show support, you can send it there. Also, we have the gift goal to show support, but it's not needed. Make sure you guys follow and support the panelists as well. And we have somebody in the box. We are looking for opposition. If you voted for Trump, if the background upsets you, come on up. Hey, Adam.
Hello, how are you?
Good, man. How old are you?
24.
Cool. And did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. How do you think he's doing so far?
Yeah, I mean, he already did enough for me, so I'm fine with what's happening.
What does that mean?
Yeah, he already surpassed my expectations, so...
How so?
You know, on Liberation Day when he plummeted the market and then everyone cashed in on put contract options.
Okay. What does that have to do with benefiting America?
Yeah, so he made us all like hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know.
Who's all?
Who's us all?
People with the brain that followed his moves.
Last I checked, we all have a brain, otherwise we wouldn't be here functioning.
Okay. So, we're not talking about crypto, dude. Can you tell me how he's benefited America? Like, nobody cares that you have money. Nobody cared that he didn't make the common man rich. No, like, if you're just coming up here just to say you have money, because you hate yourself that much that you have to brag about it, I'm just going to go to the next guest. Can we have a conversation, or do you just want to try to make yourself feel better by bragging that you have money?
I didn't say I have money, so I said he gave the opportunities to common man to get rich. That's what I said.
Okay, well, I hate to break it to you. The middle and lower class are still not doing well. So, I guess he didn't really do a whole lot
we can
there.
move on to different topics. So, for example, you criticize him like geopolitically with the killings he does, but what about like Obama with 2 million?
Did he just say the K word? You need to watch.
Yeah, say on the live. To say on the live for
On the
TikTok
live.
TOS. Yeah.
What about like Obama unaliving all those people with the drones, and then Bush with the war on terror?
Hold on. Do you think that I'm immune from criticizing Obama? Yeah, there was a lot of drone strikes. Although I hate to break it to you, there were twice as many under Trump's administration in half the time. But yeah, drone strikes are still bad.
What about when Obama unalived 2 American citizens?
Well, don't do your whataboutisms. Can you respond to something I said? Like, respond to what I said. I said something. Respond to it.
What was the exact thing you said?
You didn't hear what I said?
Did you ask a question? Or?
There wasn't a question. What I am trying to say is, when you engage in a conversation with someone, it's not like I say something and then you just say something new. You respond to what I say, and then you say something. I'll respond to that. It's not like when I just hear something I don't like, I just say, well, what about this? That's a stupid little tactic to avoid what we're talking about.
No, sir. It was a similar topic. I mean, things
Okay.
that they're doing.
You said what about Obama's drone strikes? Okay, so you did what about them? Still answered it, and I said yes, that is a bad thing. However, Trump got twice as many in half the time, and you didn't respond to that.
Our response is at least he's transparent about it. The other presidents pretend it doesn't even happen.
So it's okay if we unalive people as long as he's transparent about it. And first of all, Trump's not transparent about anything, really. But even if that were the case, that doesn't justify something bad.
The difference is to you, the hundreds of thousands of civilians that got unalived in the Middle East is fine because there's a check mark on a box that they got approval for. But because Trump does it, now it's, even if it's twice as many, now it's completely wrong.
Who's the president right now?
It's the autopen, I guess, according to you.
According to me, no, it's President Shits His Pants Trump.
You said something so dumb. Erica's coming back up, by the way.
Oh no!
I just needed to come back for a second to let Adam know. Under Obama put in a rule that all drone strikes had to be transparent and reported. Donald Trump retracted that same rule so that you wouldn't be told about the drone strikes that occurred. So tell us again about this transparency.
Right, so he's the perfect representative of America because he is...
Sorry, respond to what... Adam, respond to what I said.
I'm trying to.
No, you're not.
We're trying to pivot. Answer her question. Answer her question.
That's all you've been doing this entire life.
Why did Donald Trump change the rules on reporting drone strikes so that he didn't have to report them? And you're saying he's transparent.
That was because of two parties. It was because of Palantir and Israel.
Okay, so he's not transparent then.
Well, we know why.
You just lied. You just lied. You said he was transparent and he's not. That's a lie.
We know why, though. It's Palantir and Israel.
Well, hold on. But that doesn't mean Trump is transparent. Just because you may know something, that doesn't mean he's the one who's being transparent. Those are two different things,
He made it
buddy.
pretty clear. It wasn't a secret. It wasn't a secret.
What do you mean he made it very clear?
We just said that he did. Erica just brought this up. Were you listening? You're not listening. Erica just said that he's clean, so that he doesn't have to come clean or be transparent.
And I'm saying
no, you don't know because you're not listening to her because she just said it and then you say it again.
This is why women should stay out of politics. Stay in the kitchen.
Oh,
shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Adam, I guarantee Alex and I, we could outwit you any day of the week because
I'm sure you can.
Brains have way more folds in them than yours does, you smooth brain.
I just want to point out, you said that Trump, by the way, this was in Trump's first presidency. This was before Palantir. So you saying, oh, it's all because of Palantir in Israel. This was before Palantir and any involvement in the Trump administration. So no.
Everything is Israel's fault, okay?
Dude, what's so hard?
Again, Adam,
what is so
like zero for 3 going on here,
Adam,
my guy?
Adam, why is it so difficult just to say, yeah, Trump did something wrong? Why do you struggle with that?
Because if it's him, it's most likely just Israel. It's not actually him.
Because if he admits it, he has to have a mental breakdown because now he's realizing, oh my God, he's a bad guy. But they're not going to come. They're not going to go.
Adam's just said that Donald Trump is a puppet for Palantir and Israel. Because if anything that happens isn't Donald Trump's fault and it's all to do with Palantir and Israel, then you're saying you don't really have a president.
Sounds like a pretty weak beta move to be Palantir and Israel's puppet.
Very incel of you. Very beta.
Of him, you mean, not me. I'm just...
No, definitely you, Adam. 100% you.
Yeah, you wrinkled it, my guy. I can smell it through the phone.
Can you hang on, Alex? Did you just say you can smell him through the phone as well?
I can smell his insecurities through the phone.
Oh, I can just smell him through the
phone. Him in general.
Young men who are easily manipulated because,
He does love the uneducated. We know how uninformed y'all are. We know how misogynistic you all are. I mean, you're fitting all the things that Doug has up there as an
I'm sure you support
incel.
trans. I'm sure you support trans though.
Trans what?
Trans people? Or
Trans
what?
individual.
Trans basis? Because there's a
Hold on, transgenderism is not a word. You just said a word that's not a real
yeah.
word. All right, Erica,
Well,
see ya.
it's a word in common speak. So
No, it's
Do
just
I
not a
support
word.
what? Transatlantic
It's a made up
flights?
word.
Like
It's
why
just
is
not
the
a word.
lady keep over talking everyone?
Hold
Like,
on,
she has way more time.
hold on. Transgenderism is not a word. Now, if you want to rephrase it, we can have that conversation. Stop rubbing your phone against whatever the fuck you're rubbing it against. Yes, Erica.
Oh,
He said in common speak. So can you
Yeah,
rephrase it and use
common
a word that actually exists?
vernacular.
It's not a word that
Fine,
exists.
fine.
Okay.
Do you support trans individuals? Do you support gender affirming care?
Well, gender affirming care is almost largely made up of things that have nothing to do with medication or surgeries. We'd be talking to things as simple as
and they don't
a trans girl wearing having shorter hair or wearing more like
Let me be
masculine.
specific. Fine.
Let
Let me
me
be
please talk.
specific then. Fine.
Hold on
Fine.
though. So hold on. Gender affirming care is mostly those things like changing your hair, your clothing, referring to someone as he, she, they, whatever the hell, and or going to a therapist, going to a psychologist. That's mostly
Mhm.
gender affirming care. A very small percent are hormone blockers or hormones or surgeries. Do I support those in the very rare cases in which it happens? In the severe cases of gender dysphoria that gets highlighted on the news and makes it seem like it happens every single day. Yeah, I support that because that is the last thing in the road, essentially, of what they need to help alleviate their gender dysphoria that they have. So yeah.
Trans individuals
So
aren't the only ones who use gender affirming care, by
I
the
know,
way.
I know.
RFK has been on TRT for a hot minute. What do you say
My
about that?
question,
He's on gender
when I,
affirming care.
when I was trying to say I want to be specific, I was going to ask about children getting the care specifically.
No,
I
because
just
you're going
spoke
to
about
pivot
it.
and you're going to turn this into
It's not a
mutilation.
pivot.
First
It's
of
not a
all,
pivot.
children are not getting anything. Now, like young teenagers
Hormonal.
can sometimes get things, but I already explained it to you. In severe cases of gender dysphoria, when everything else did not work, those things, per the research, have been shown to alleviate depression, anxiety, substance use, and self-unaliving. And the regret rate, per the research, is roughly 1%. Given all of that, yeah, I would rather have a trans kid be on hormones or whatever the case might be than having them unalive themselves. And if you are pro-life,
Kids
you
don't
would
even know what
prefer that
sport they
too.
like to play. How is he
That
going to
wasn't a
be?
response to
How is he going to
anything
be?
I just said. That is a very dumb
He's
response
not
to say.
listening.
No, yeah, number one, you're not
I'm
listening.
listening.
Number two,
Sure.
if I
Go
said,
on.
"Oh, a kid got surgery because he had a tumor," right, and you would never say, "Well, kid never."
That's not the same. That's not the same.
Right. So
That's not
you're
a feeling. A tumor is not a feeling.
Okay, great. Let's say a kid has severe depression, right? A severe depression. All medication, like everything else didn't work, therapy, blah blah blah, and they need medication. Would it then be okay?
That's different.
No,
Answer the
it's not.
question. Answer the question. Would it then be okay if they did therapy, they did everything else, and their depression is still severe? Would you then support medication?
Half of the time, yeah.
Okay, so you would support it. Great. But you're not saying that kid doesn't know what he wants, right? Because that thing doesn't upset you. But trans people and kids, whatever, etc., upset
Being
you.
sad is natural. Being sad is natural.
Great. And
Sad
that's what
and depression.
yeah, and that's
Thing.
gender dysphoria. That is a huge side effect of gender dysphoria.
You're saying a little boy feeling like they're a girl is the same as being sad. How does that
It's
even make
not a
sense?
feeling. They look at themselves in the mirror and they identify. It's not a
That's
feeling.
natural.
Anger,
That's
fear,
natural to you.
It doesn't matter whether something is natural or not. At the end of the day, even if you disagree with it, the research shows those things do help alleviate the depression, anxiety, etc. that
I
they
know
have
they help.
associated with those things.
I know.
So even if you disagree with being trans, whatever the case might be, shouldn't you want that kid, teenager, adult, whatever the case might be, to be happier and to
Will
be more
nothing else
content.
help them? Will nothing else help them? Will
That's
nothing else help them?
exactly that's so when you get to the point of hormones and surgery, you did everything else and nothing did help. Most trans people aren't the trans people that you think of that have had hormones and surgeries, etc. Many of them are just who they are from how they were born. They never did any surgeries or medications or anything like that. They just don't feel like they need it. Some do, some don't. It's different.
Also,
But you're saying
transphobia is pretty big in the incel community, so tick another box, Adam.
okay, fine. Let's pick another box. Let's talk about feminism.
How did we get
How do
from
we go from one to that?
how did we
We
get
still
from
let's talk about
drone
the different.
strikes to transgender people to feminism?
Well,
We're
I want
just
to be
jumping from
concise. I
one
don't
thing
want
to
to take up
another.
all your time. So let's talk about.
Be concise about
Let's talk about
anything.
women.
That's
Guys,
the whole
keep
point
tapping.
Brooke I just made.
Guys, we keep tapping
So
and
after
sharing.
From one topic
Hey,
to the next, there's no consistency.
we have another guest coming on up. Hey, new guest. Are you opposition? Meaning, did you vote for Trump or anything like that? New guest.
No, I'm not American, but I disagree with the prompt.
That's fine. That's fine. As long as you disagree with the prompt, you would qualify to be up here. I just need to know your age before we move forward.
Yeah, I'm 25.
Okay, cool. And before we move forward, I'll do my quick announcements. If you guys are enjoying the live, click the red follow button on the top left. Please keep tapping and sharing. We're almost at 100K. Let's try to get there. Make sure you give me a follow, like I already said. Pay links are in the bio. We also have the gift goal to show support. It is very appreciated, but it's not needed. Make sure you guys support and follow Rukai and Alex. And we are looking for opposition, guys. All right, so let's start with the new guest. Big, why do you disagree with the background?
Yeah, because isn't incels, isn't that not basically just people who they can't get a date?
That would be like one thing of being an incel, but that's not an incel in of itself.
Well, they can't get a woman,
It's more than that. They can't get a woman. Involuntary celibate is the
Yeah.
technical term for incel. However, it's been co-opted by a group of young men who are dangerous. They are becoming a dangerous group to women specifically.
I mean, a lot of them would be. I would agree with that. A lot of them are very hateful. But I don't see what that has to do with supporting Trump. I don't support Trump. I'm not a big Trump fan, but I mean, there's just as many mad leftists who wouldn't get a date to save their life, if you get me. So I mean,
well,
you're following what's happening in America, right? And so, did you know what happened where Trump is removing certain types of graduate degrees as professional and making them non-professional, like nursing, education, social work? Have you seen that in the news?
no, I haven't seen
Okay,
that. I've
well,
seen all
it is
the ICE stuff though.
Yeah, well, that's a whole other situation. So we're going to stick with this incel topic, right? So
Right.
those fields, I imagine, possibly in your country, nursing, education, social work, physical therapy, these are usually dominated by women, right? Those are fields that are dominated by women. So they are essentially going to take away the ability for women to get federal loans or get the correct amount of federal loan that they're going to need to finish their degree. That's going to actually harm their ability to be employed, and we're going to end up with workforce shortages, and it's going to impact women specifically. So again, when we're saying incels, misogyny is a big part of their incel community, right? And that is a misogynistic thing to do, to target women's professions specifically. That's all
Right,
on
no.
Trump and MAGA.
I get that, but let's say hypothetically, I'm super misogynistic, but I'm also 6'2" and super handsome and all the women want me. I wouldn't be an incel then, even though I'm super misogynistic. Do you know what I mean? That's my whole contention with the prompt.
You're saying it as the term involuntary. Just because you're getting some doesn't mean that you can't harbor incel ideology the same way that we have seen Black MAGA, right? That is a group. And we have seen on this app a lot of, Black Americans calling out these individuals and saying that you are internalizing racism. That's what their community is telling them. So again, there is the ability to internalize some of these feelings that incels will express to each other.
No, I get what you're saying. It's just my understanding of what an incel is somebody like who's very bitter about the fact that they can't get laid, basically.
It goes beyond bitter at this point, though, because they're harming women. They're physically acting out now. They've
But there's
gone
like
past.
another word for that, isn't there? Like misogynist or sexist or whatever. Like.
No, because they're targeting women because they don't see women as humans.
But that's a misogynist. Like if they're well able to go out and get a date off a woman, like they wouldn't be an incel. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's just not what incel is. It's my whole thing. Like,
No,
do you know what I mean? Like Andrew Tate, like he'd be a
What you're trying to
misogynist.
do is you can be a misogynist.
Yeah.
You can also be a woman with internalized misogyny. You know, those types of women exist, right?
For sure,
again,
yeah.
you don't have to be a man to want to uphold things like misogyny. Just like these incels could be dating a woman. And by the way, this is anecdotal, but there are stories on this app of women who have said, I just found out my boyfriend is showing incel tendencies, or one of their male friends who they have seen date women constantly. You see, that's anecdotal.
Is that
However,
not like red pill though? That's not incel.
That's
That
the
then they'd
same.
be like red pill.
Red
That's
pill
the
and
same thing.
incel are merging into one ugly blob.
And black pill too, but
Yeah, oh yeah. That's
All
all
I'm saying is
goddamn.
if
That's
you
all
actually
everyone.
look up the definition of these words, like they have distinct different definitions, like.
Yeah, but this word has been co-opted by this group because, as I said before, I don't know if you were here, the term incel was actually created by a queer woman who wanted to start a group about, this issue in her community. It had nothing to do with hate. It had nothing to do with misogyny. It had nothing to do with seeing themselves as better and others as lesser. It was a group, and then it got taken. Words can be taken and manipulated, if you will.
I know, but if it's short for involuntarily celibate, like I just
You
don't see
don't
how
know,
you
though,
can
because
say
I
it.
just said this to you, and now you're trying to bring it back to this idea that no, that's not what incel means.
Guys,
See,
I'm saying that involuntary celibate is what incel means.
heavily considering
You know
changing
what
the
I mean?
background because they hyper focus
No,
way
because
too
I've
much on
tried to
that word, and
explain
it's getting
myself,
annoying.
and you're just not listening at this point.
The prompt is just a jumping off point, right? That's all it is. You guys stop hyper. Damn it,
Doug, you're lagging.
I know.
Oh, I thought it was just me.
No, I know.
Someone in the comments said I'm trolling. I'm legitimately not trolling.
I'm too far from the Wi-Fi thing because I moved into a different part of the house, so I'm waiting to get a whatever duplicate. What's it called? Where you get like a second Wi-Fi thing that.
Like I feel like a prompt that would make a lot more sense.
Well, that wasn't. I just want an answer to what I'm looking for, guys. What's that thing called? Where you get like a? It's not another Wi-Fi thing. It's a duplicator. Is that what it's called?
A booster
Extender?
or like some kind of.
I like a
I know what you're
second.
talking about.
Yeah,
Extender?
maybe
that's
Yeah.
that could be a booster. There, one of those. Anyways, guys, I'm far from the Wi-Fi thing right now. That's why it's doing this, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gonna get one of those in my room, and I'll have great Wi-Fi, I think. A range extender. All right. Anyways, we're looking for ops. I am just like, part of me just doesn't want to have this background because they hyper focus on the word incel way too much, and like it's just supposed to be like a thing to get your attention to have a debate. I don't want to talk about incels all the time.
But
I know,
Like,
it's up there. I know.
that's all I'm saying.
Like, I just brought up the fact that I just showed a connection between MAGA and incel with this what's happening to women's professions and our ability to go to college and get these jobs. Like, I just connected it, and the last two guys have been all about immigration on top of it. Like, they just.
I'm not talking about immigration. Like I said, I'm not a big Trump
Not
supporter
you,
or
the
nothing like
the
that.
two guys before
Alright.
you.
But do you get what I'm saying in the sense that there is already a word for that, like misogynist? Like that perfectly describes somebody who hates women. Do you know what I mean? And a misogynist can be an incel as well, not getting any, but Like it's not always the same, if you get me. Like, well, yeah, because like you can meet. There's definitely incels that are
He
like
why
pro
isn't
Trump.
stop. So see, this is what happens. You interrupt me and I lost my train of thought. You can be misogynistic or have some sort of misogynistic tendency. And again, this is like a lot of men I know are like, dang, I got to work on myself because every so often I catch myself with a little bit of a misogynistic attitude. But what I am talking about is the fact that incels have taken misogyny and taken it to another dangerous level. It's still misogyny, but now it's threatening the lives of women.
Yeah, but I think all misogyny can do that. Like, but right? What about this? What about somebody? Would you say that somebody who's super left wing, right? They're like a mad leftist, but they can't get a woman to save their life. Would they? And they want a woman. They just can't. They can't seem to talk to them or whatever. Like, would you say that they're also an incel? Because I would.
If they adopt the misogynistic
Provide
views that
evidence of
incels
that.
Yeah,
do,
like hold on. This doesn't.
What's
Yeah,
Instead
that?
of a whataboutism,
hold on. You can be on the left and being in the incel, right? That's not exclusive to people on the right. I just firmly believe people on the right are much more immune. Oh, not immune to it, but they're much more like susceptible to it. Much more, I would say. But yeah, no, people on the left can for sure. There's misogyny. There's
I'm
misogyny
sure
from
you can
people on
make
the
an
left.
argument for that.
And you can be misogynist and be on the left. That's absolutely a thing, right? And we see that often,
No, I'm not even
actually.
saying misogynist. Just like they can't get a day.
Yeah, there's people well, part of any groups that can't get a date, but it depends on the reasoning, right? If your reasoning is because you blame women for all of your problems, et cetera, that's very different than somebody who can't get a date because maybe, I don't know, there's social things that they need to learn in terms of dating or whatever, right? Like that's very, very different.
But I still class them as like an incel, even if they're not misogynist, even if they're
But
like
no,
super
but
male feminist.
part of the definition of being an incel is that you have hatred towards women.
Is it?
So if you can't
they
get a date,
promote
but you don't have hatred towards
misogynistic,
them,
anti-feminist, and far-right views. This has been studied and shown that the incels we are talking about show those things, and they promote it, right? The manosphere is part of this incel community now. And it's not just
I think that's just red pill,
stop.
but like
those are the
It's
same
not
thing.
just because you can't get a date. It's also because these individuals are not just not getting dates. They're becoming increasingly frustrated by it, and they're taking it out on women.
well, like you said, red pill and incel is just the same
Manosphere
thing,
are in this
or
community of
manosphere, yeah. But like, what about people who are in that like community? I won't be in that community myself. But what if they're in that community and they can get dates, but they just think that modern women are this or that? Like, sure, you've heard it all before. Like, there wouldn't be incels, but there would be red pill and have negative, ideas about modern women. Like, that'd be, do you get what I'm saying? Like, they're not the exact same thing.
It sounds almost like you're trying to separate what I am talking about from what you are. It sounds like you're just trying to tell everybody that no, incel means involuntarily celibate and anybody can be that. And that's not what the prompt is. That's not what we've been talking about.
That's pretty
And
much what I'm saying, to be fair. Yeah.
You know that I've been bringing up all kinds of things about who this incel community is and that they have
you there? Is this me?
Yeah, did she cut out for anybody else or just me?
Yeah, for
Me
me. Can you
too.
hear me? Yeah, for me too. Okay, I thought it was me. All right, well, I don't know what's going on, Alex. Anyways, guys, we're looking for opposition, all right? I know it's a little boring. I get it.
But yeah,
Believe
look,
me,
I've
I'm
pretty
well
much
aware.
said
I'm
everything
looking for
I
ops.
wanted to say anyway.
All right, take care. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, you can hear me, right? Chat, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you're a little laggy.
Yeah, fuck, guys, I'm sorry. My Wi-Fi is just not the best at the moment. God, this sucks. It seems to work for a while, and then it starts to fuck up. But I should be getting the Wi-Fi extender here pretty soon. So yeah, so it'll be better at that point. Anyways, we are looking for opposition though. So if you disagree with the background prompt, hit the request button. We're looking for Trump supporters. Okay, we know you're out there. Come on up.
Now my internet's acting up. What's going on?
Yeah, I thought that was me for sure.
No, it might be me too. I don't know. Is something wrong in Florida? Is just all of our Wi-Fi just not working?
Randy, I eat ice cream just fine. We're not going to go through this ice cream conversation again, where there's some crazy people out there that don't chew their ice cream. They just put it in their mouth and swallow without mushing it or chewing it. That's insane to me. That's absolutely insane.
You chew your ice cream?
You chew your ice cream?
Not chew in the sense like a chip, but you mush it. Yeah. Do you guys not?
In it, you have to chew those.
No, but like let's say we're just talking. Let's say we're just talking about. All right. We're gonna have this fucking conversation again. Let's say we're just talking about plain ice cream. Plain ice cream. All right. You put it in your mouth. What do you guys do next?
Swallow it.
So you don't do anything. So you don't mush it. You don't. So you put a big here. So you put a scoop in your mouth and you just swallow. You don't mush or anything. How do you taste it?
No.
So you don't even taste the ice cream
my tongue, because the surface of my tongue is touching the ice cream. Now, if there's
But-
mix-ins, of course I'm going to chew it, like if there's little candy bits or something.
But you don't mush the ice cream, like to taste it more and so it can go down easier?
I mean, I think it goes down pretty easy.
All right, I'm about to get ice cream. I have ice cream.
I don't know.
We're
Now
gonna
I
do
want
this.
to
No,
try
we're
this
gonna
out
fucking
because
do
I've
this.
never actually thought about how my tongue works.
All right, we're fucking doing this. I'm getting ice cream.
All right, let me get some ice cream. Hold up.
Where's my fucking ice cream?
I don't have any ice cream, unfortunately.
Oh, here it is.
but-
Okay, got it.
I have strawberry. I have strawberry.
All right,
Oh, this
I
has
get it.
mix-ins in it. See, now I'm gonna probably have to chew this.
All right, well,
I'm gonna have to find a
take
bit
out.
that doesn't
Hold
have
on.
stuff in it.
Take out a part that doesn't have that in it. We're doing this. We're fucking doing this. We got spoon. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get it. Oh, fuck!
Someone on Discord says
Shit!
that you chew water.
Fuck! Sorry.
Oh
Hit
no!
my fucking ankle on the bed. Fuck, that hurt. Jesus Christ, that did not feel good. You know what? My phone is lagging behind my laptop, so I saw myself do that on my phone. Oh, fuck, it's hurting. All right, so this is what I do. So I have the ice cream. I'm going to take out a part that has no, as you say, mix-ins. All right, ready? Hold on. All right, got that. Okay, ready? And
So you're chewing
swallow.
it.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
it,
chewing it.
but it's not like a hard chew. It's a mush. But
Do you chew water
hold on. So you want me to do this? This is what you want me to do. Ready? I can't swallow that. No, I can't. I can't even swallow. No.
I'm sorry, your face was like. Okay, ice cream, no mix-ins.
Okay.
Sorry, that was gross.
But you mushed it a little bit.
No, it melts instantly when it gets on your. I mean, mushing, but not with my teeth.
Okay, let's
like
hear
my
the
tongue
chat.
pushes up, like against kind of the roof of my mouth.
Okay, because I'm getting some people that say they agree with me. So if you guys mush it, right? I don't want to say chew, but if you guys mush it, put a 1 in the chat. If you put it in your mouth and you're insane and you just swallow it, put a 2 in the chat.
You mean if you do the normal thing?
No. 1. Okay, there's definitely more 1s. Yeah. I mean, there are some 2s for sure, but okay,
I think the 2s are just too scared to say anything, Doug.
Somebody said 1. What the
Thanks.
hell
That's
can it be
helpful.
1 and 2? All right, Steve. Most of
Well,
you guys.
again, mix-ins, like,
I should
there's
probably do a
mix-ins in
poll.
this.
We could do a poll, but there was definitely more
Yeah.
1s.
There's strawberries in this, so I'm gonna have to chew this. Actually, yeah, no, I'm chewing.
All right, I can do a poll. All
I
right,
will
let's see.
say, I do move my tongue around,
Okay, so
so
that's
it
sort of a
might
mush. Yeah.
kind of look maybe like I'm chewing, and I do push it around and let it melt a little bit, but I don't chew it though. Like it doesn't go between my teeth.
I mean, I do. So, like, I don't take big bites of ice cream. I kind of like get it, and then I kind of like pull it off with my lips just a little bit, and then swallow it, so I get more ice cream per like spoonful.
I
It's
do
not like
that
it's like a
when I'm worried about brain freeze too. Like if I take too big of a bite. And you push it up on the roof of your mouth, right? If you push ice cream up on the roof of your mouth, I'm always worried I'm gonna get a bad brain freeze, so I take smaller bites too.
All right, I am doing this poll. Saving it. Oh, I'm frozen. Okay.
Nope, you're back now.
I know.
Like in and
Well,
out.
sort of, and it doesn't look good. I see myself on the phone. It seems really not good. I had a.
Mush.
You guys hear me?
I can hear you.
God damn
I
it!
can
This
hear
is
you.
so fucking frustrating. My landlord is taking his sweet old time to get me. He needs to be able to get it. Ready? We're doing it. Do you mush or swallow ice cream? Make sure you guys put in your vote.
Mush or swallow. Mush or swallow. Now I want a different kind of ice cream. That one was okay. Not the best. But I opted for chocolate chip cookies instead of ice cream on my grocery order.
Chocolate chip cookies are great. All right, guys, we have a little over 2 minutes left. Make sure everybody gets your vote in.
Yeah, Publix had these like mini chocolate chunk pecan cookies. They're so good. I've eaten like 3 already today.
That sounds great.
And they're soft too. I like a soft chocolate chip cookie. I'm not a crispy.
I like them both.
Unless
It
it's
depends
the
on my
edges.
mood.
The edges can be crispy and then the middle can be gooey.
Uh-huh.
I actually made some brown butter chocolate chip cookies for my department Christmas party. They were gone. They went so fast, and everyone's like, the edges were crispy, but the middle was like nice and gooey and had like a browned butter flavor, which is like a nutty flavor. Oh, they were so good. I need to make them again.
Guys, I'm chewing it out because there's stuff in my ice cream. It's Haagen-Dazs caramel cone. I have to chew that.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's so good. I love Haagen-Dazs, but it's annoying because it's not cheap. Guys, am I blurry? Because I'm looking on my phone and it looks like it's like really blurry is not the right word, but it's pixelated, I guess. At least it was. It just got better. All right, guys, we have a little less than a minute left.
TikTok will do that if your internet connection is shitty. It's done that for me multiple times over the past couple of weeks.
It's been super glitchy too. I've tried to record a couple videos this week for like my movie reviews, and like there's no sound. There's no me sound, and all I'm doing is using green screen. So frustrating.
For anybody just entering the chat, we have a poll. When you eat ice cream, do you put it in your mouth and just swallow it, or do you mush it? Make sure you put your vote in, guys. We have 15 seconds left.
What was our previous debate? Whether or not pickles were condiment or vegetable?
Yeah, that sounds familiar. All right, guys, get your votes in. Get your votes in. 2, 1, and ooh, this is not good for the swallowers. Not good for the.
My husband doesn't complain.
Yeah, this is in one situation where swallowing did not really work out for you guys. So we got 83% good guys, 17% bad guys.
Swallowing works out if you don't want any babies. Sorry, I can't. It's getting late. My brain's going somewhere else.
Anyways, 83% mush their ice cream. I love it. I feel so vindicated.
Science.
This is good.
I can't debate with that.
No, but we can make emotional arguments and say that they're just wrong.
Yep.
You could.
They're incorrect.
I don't think I could lose enough brain cells to get to that level.
Jesus, I don't get how they're not embarrassed.
And again, this is the second night that they've been like super uppity, like ornery.
It seems
like
like
a
it's a
cowboy
trend.
would say. Like we're just,
Yeah, it seems like it's a trend.
it's really bad.
Mhm.
Last couple days. And it's not just your live. I've seen, Monica's, Olive's, John, like other people. They're just getting up there and they're just crashing out or completely like just pivot. It's crazy.
Guys, Kiara, we're talking about ice cream. There's regular old ice cream, right? Like just talk about plain vanilla, plain chocolate, plain whatever, but no add-ins. When you put it in your mouth, you mush it together to get more taste out of it, to make it more mushier so you can swallow it easier, or do you just put it in your mouth and just swallow it without doing anything? That's what we're talking about.
Somebody clipped that.
Yeah, I do with my teeth a little bit. Yeah, there's still some mushing with the teeth. It's like part tongue, part teeth, part top of the roof of my mouth. You want yogurt?
Dougie after dark.
Yeah, quick mush for taste, exactly. You get more taste out of it that way. You guys should actually start doing that. You literally taste the ice cream more.
I'm gonna try it.
Try it. Or you still have your ice cream,
you,
right?
Doug. I trust
Try
you.
it. Do it right now. I'm telling you, get to taste it more. Just
See, Maggot, see how easy that was to just concede and be like, you know what? I trust you. I'm gonna try it.
yeah, try it. Let me know how it goes.
Just admit, I don't know. I've never tried. Yeah, I'll give it a try.
I might change your world.
It sounds like, what your mom says. Well, how do you know that you don't like it if you haven't tried it?
Exactly.
I'm a mom. I can say it. I say it all the time now, too. At least you're not eating it with a fork.
Yeah, I know. I've done that before.
I know.
It works. It still works.
Honestly, it doesn't. As long as it's not like your fingers, it's fine. If you want to use a fork, use a spoon. Whatever you got to do.
No, and I agree with you. It's not really chewing. It's like a half chew, half mush, half.
Yeah,
I don't know.
kind of
Half
like
something.
because your tongue's doing a lot of your tongue's job is,
Yeah.
a
So
few
like
jobs,
I'm
but
eating
your
a
main
big.
job is to
Yeah.
push food
Yeah,
around.
I'm eating a piece right now that has nothing on. Okay, this has nothing in it, so fine.
Is that a good flavor? I haven't tried that one from Haagen-Dazs.
I fucking love it. Like, I'm
Does
so
it have
tempted.
like cone bits? Like waffle cone? Is that why?
Yes.
Ooh.
I am so tempted to finish this whole thing in one sitting, but I don't know.
See, that's why I can't keep like Haagen-Dazs or Ben like any pint-sized ones. What's the really like the fancy gelato? Because I'll eat it. I'll just eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
At least with a big tub, I know that I'm like, okay, can't go crazy here. Couple scoops.
I mean, I could eat this whole thing, and it has nothing to do with, oh, it's not healthy to do that, or I'm going to gain weight. I don't give a shit about that. I just want to be able to have more in a different day.
Yeah.
'Cause I know
No, I get
Doug on Sunday or Monday is going to be really upset with Saturday Doug that he ate the entire thing. So I'm going to be nice to future
Yeah.
Doug and leave some for me. And I'm
No,
not
I
going to
totally get that.
I'm
Like-
not going to hit my foot on the bed this time.
Yeah, be careful of your foot. You only got 2 of them.
Okay, we're good. They're so goddamn good.
Why don't you come on up and talk about it?
I don't think we're insulting anybody. We're just sitting here talking about ice cream.
Yeah, we're on ice cream, guys. We have fully deviated from a different topic.
Went from drone strikes to transgender people to feminism to ice cream.
To swallowing.
To swallowing.
Feminism. No, just kidding.
Oh, man.
Hey, we get to make a choice.
Randy, was it you? Yeah, Randy, it was you. You're the one who fucked up the whole thing. Everybody blame Randy. Less teeth, more tongue. It's actually very true. Minimize the teeth. The teethage. Well, guys, we are looking for opposition. You do gotta be careful. Don't scrape anything now.
No
we are
scrapies.
we are looking for ops, guys. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request button. This kills off the chat when we do that. It's probably all the Trump supporters that don't want to talk about this at all because they feel very uncomfortable. I find it to be pretty funny.
Yeah, there's this Barry guy in here. I just told him, I was like, you can come up and talk. We're not insulting anybody. We were just talking about ice cream.
Not insulting anybody yet.
Yeah, see, somebody even on YouTube said, "What? Who just swallows their ice cream?" Yes, thank you, anime on the tube, for backing me up.
Random YouTuber, I am the person who just swallows my ice cream. You can fight me if you want.
What? Who said that?
I just still can't grasp how you guys just swallow it. Like, that really pisses me off, actually.
Maybe I'm
like
it
legit pisses me off, and I'm like not even joking. It actually pisses me off.
You know, like the more I think about it, yeah, I'm not chewing anything. I'm really not. Like I just can't fathom like putting like ice cream in my mouth and then going like chewing up. I just can't. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have sensitive teeth that I kind of, avoided chewing ice cream for a while. I don't know.
Okay, but Socialist Auntie says that they don't immediately swallow it, though. So what do you do when it enters your... So what are you doing with it, then?
Well, like I'm moving it around with my tongue, getting it to melt a little bit, too, because
okay, so you are mushing it. So you are...
And I don't want to get brain freeze.
You are mushing it. You're just not doing it in the way that I do it. I lightly chew. I lightly just bring my jaw together.
Yeah, see, what I'm thinking is, because I watched you, and like you can see your jaw's moving, and I'm like, I don't really think my jaw moves.
Neutral just lets it melt in place. What the absolute fuck? So you just sit there,
and
you just sit there. What do you do while you sit there? What are you thinking about? This is wild. I didn't realize that like there's people that don't mush their ice cream. Yeah, we're still talking about ice cream.
I just put it on my belly button.
I'm about to get yogurt, and I'm gonna.
Hey, I'm not here to shame anybody's good time.
See, I'm about to get yogurt and do the same fucking thing. All right.
Put it on your belly button.
Well, no.
You chew yogurt too?
It's not a fucking chew.
Now, see,
ooh,
that
I didn't know that out. Shit. God damn it! All this mess. Shit. Fucking shit. Remember that spilt milk I had? It's still happening.
Oh no!
No, it's from a different thing. I guess I didn't clean part of it from one of the shelves at the bottom of the fridge, and now it just came out, and now I have to fucking clean that. And yes, guys, I'm bitching over spilt milk.
Does it smell? At least it doesn't smell. That's a pretty funky smell. So
no, it does smell. It's good. All right. Anyways, back to the yogurt, guys. I'm gonna be back there in a second, and I'm gonna mush my yogurt together. Do you guys do that too with yogurt? You just swallow it and that's it?
100%
I haven't had yogurt in a minute.
All right, so I'm going to show you exactly what I do with it. Let's get a spoon.
Does your yogurt have chunks in it that you need to chew?
No, to be fair, this yogurt is a little bit thicker. It's the ratio protein yogurt. So if I have like regular yogurt, maybe, but this is pretty thick actually. I'll show you guys how thick it is. That was a weird thing to say.
I think there's a different app for that, Doug, but it's not this one.
Here, let me hold on. Give me a second. All right. See, I do have to stir it though.
I use a fork.
Okay, so this is like. Did you hear that? Yeah. So it is pretty thick, if you guys can see, right? Like that's thick. You see how it's not really moving a whole lot. So, anyways, I'm gonna do this. You ready?
No, see, I don't do that. That's like your entire mandible went down and up. Like that's chewing. I don't do that.
I'm savoring the goddamn shit. This isn't Greek yogurt. It's not Greek yogurt. It's protein yogurt. So it's just there's not many ingredients in here. It's just pasteurized, unfiltered, non-fat milk, cultured pasteurized milk, whey protein concentrate, non-fat milk, and that's it. Oh, it also has 2% or less of sunflower oil, black carrot juice, and blueberry juice concentrate, a little bit of sucralose. I don't know how to say this next one. Carrageenan, correct? Carrageenan.
Oh, seaweed. Yeah, it's a thickener, I think. Carrageenan.
Oh, okay. And then natural flavor. So there's not much in here, but yeah. Anyways, that's how I eat my yogurt.
Can you do me a favor, Doug, and grab a little bit on a spoon and turn it sideways and see how long it takes to fall off of the spoon there?
Yeah, give me a second.
It looks so thick, dude.
That's a thick boy right there. Oh my God.
It's not.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, it's not happening. No. It's all right. Slowly getting there. Slowly getting in there.
Do the blizzard trick.
Oh my God, it is the blizzard trick. Now I want a blizzard. Damn. Ugh.
All right, I'm starting to get very impatient now. All right, whatever. We get the point. I'm gonna eat it. But yes, it is thick. Shake it really hard.
5 years later.
From the SpongeBob thing. 5 years later.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when the first episode of SpongeBob came out. It was God, I don't remember was it 99 or something like that? But I remember where I was. I remember watching it and all that. It was right after. God, it came out right after the Teen Nick Awards or something, or the Nick whatever the fuck it was called. Guys, what was it called?
Oh,
the something awards, or something Nickelodeon.
Teens Choice.
Something like that.
Teens Choice Awards.
Okay, Teen Choice
I know you're.
Okay,
it says May 1st, 1999. Oh, the Kids' Choice Awards. Look at you, Doug. You're right. Yeah.
Right. So I remember it came out because I remember the commercial for it. And it was SpongeBob running on the like the stove oven or the stove, whatever, in the crust, whatever. That was like the first episode where he was running across on there. I just remember that memory as a kid. I don't know.
So in college, I was dating a guy. When I went to Florida State for my bachelor's, his roommate, Drew, I miss him. He was such a nice guy. He was from Georgia. He was on the track team. He ran hurdles. He loved watching SpongeBob.
It's such a good show.
And he would just, but it was just so cute because this, I think we were juniors at the time, and he's just, chilling. He was such a nice guy. Hope he's doing well. But I remember thinking, "Oh my gosh, I don't watch that show. I'm an adult. I felt like an adult." And then I was like, I sat down and started watching it with him, and I was like,
It's
"Oh,
good,
this is
right?
actually funny."
I
Yeah.
remember. You guys remember the chocolate episode where they're selling chocolate bars?
Oh,
That was
yeah.
my favorite episode. I loved it. I was obsessed with that episode. And the guy's like, chocolate. Yeah.
Like the eyes bulging out.
Oh yeah, the old lady, and then she had her mom or whatever. Like she was like that little just thing sitting in the wheelchair.
Oh, the like shriveled up wormy thing with no eyes.
I missed that show.
And SpongeBob's still going pretty strong too. Lots of kids watch it nowadays. I think that
It's
says
been going for a while.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the firmly grasp it. I think that was a different episode, but yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I remember that. Every day I wake up and I break another bone. What was that song? God, they sang it at the. I don't remember. Fuck, what was the name of it? I don't know. You guys remember? Was it SpongeBob or Squidward? They're in that stadium singing that song. What song was it? Somebody in the comments will
Oh
tell me.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Shit. I mean, I want to play it. Sweet Victory. Yeah, Sweet Victory. That
That's
was
right.
There was that one, and then the I Ripped My Pants song or whatever. You guys remember that one? Let me pull this up.
Honestly, I think my favorite song from the SpongeBob franchise was
What was it?
the I'm a Goofy Goober. Yeah, like the rock solo at the end of the SpongeBob movie.
Gosh, I haven't seen that one in a while. I don't remember it. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Sweet Victory one. You guys hear it?
Mm-hmm.
They playing on that little piano. Song's so dumb. There's people with the lighters that's doing this. Oh, and there's who's the other Squidward? The one with the unibrow? What's his name again? Shit. Guys, what was his name? The one with the Squidward with the unibrow? Squilliam? I don't think it was Squilliam. Was
William?
it? Squilliam? Really? That was it?
William.
Oh, alright, I guess. But there's another one, right? There's like a few different ones. Squilliam Fancy Pants, yeah. Alright. Then there's the other SpongeBob, like I Ripped My Pants or something. SpongeBob, I Ripped My Pants, I think. Yeah.
When I ripped my pants, I thought that I had everybody on my side, but I went and blew it all sky high, and now she won't even spare a passing glance. All just because I ripped my pants. When Big Larry came round just to put him down, SpongeBob turned into a clown, and no girl ever wants to dance with a fool who went and ripped his pants.
This is very like Beatles-esque. Like it sounds sort of like a Beatles song, right? Kinda. Or like a Beach Boys maybe, or it has like a sort of thing to it.
Like a doo-wop kind of.
It has something to it. I don't know. Like I'm sure they're basing it off something. They didn't come up with that just out of nowhere. All right, enough of that. We still have 170 people listening to this.
Deflating said sock hop. Yeah, it's like sock hoppy.
All right, campfire song. All right, I'm sorry. All right, I will do this last one. Sponge. I don't remember that one though. SpongeBob camp. Maybe I'll remember it when I listen to it, but I can't really remember it off the top of my head.
After a long day of camping, it's nice to unwind with a nice, relaxing campfire song. I call this one the Campfire Song. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRE
I don't remember this one.
song. And if you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. But it'll help it.
I remember the fun song. The fun song was good.
CAMPFIRE song. CAMPFIRE song. And if you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. But it'll help if you just sing along. CAMPFIRE song. Patrick.
Song. CAMPFIRE song.
Good. It'll help. It'll help if you just sing along.
That was good. Yeah, I remember the fun song.
At
All
some
right.
point, you
I'll
should-
stop playing songs. That was good.
At some point, you should look up "Goofy Goober Rock." It's the name of that song, the one from the movie.
When did the movie come out?
Oh, there's been so many movies. Let me look. 2004.
It was the first one, though, right? It was the first one?
Yeah, I think so.
Man, I really need to clean this
Yeah,
laptop.
SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
I don't want this laptop getting dirty. I don't know how to not get it dirty, though. I don't know. Whatever. Anywho, we've gone through a lot, guys. We've gone through chewing versus mushing ice cream and yogurt. We've gone through SpongeBob. We've had quite the night, guys. We've really had quite the night. Now, tomorrow, guys, I do have that flag coming that I ordered. That I'm either going to put there or back there. I don't quite know yet. But the flag is... let me pull it up here. It's the LGBT plus colors, but it says anti-lies, anti-hate, anti-racism, anti-fascism, anti-Trump, which I think is great. So yeah,
I look in the background.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of that little beach thingy right there. That's just fuck that thing. So I don't know if I'm gonna put it there or there, but I need to make it seen, right? Because I already know ops are gonna come in and say, "Oh, why do you have that flag?" And they're gonna want to talk about it. But it'll be a good thing to get their attention. So I might put it further back there. I'll figure it out.
Yep.
Get to watch you
Or they'll
crash
out and call you a slur, and then you got to drop really fast. You know.
Oh, you'll see me crash out as I try to. Yes, David, that will absolutely happen. That would be something I would crash out over. Is like trying to put a flag up and not successfully being. Yeah, I would crash the fuck out. I get very, very angry, or I guess you can call it a crash out over very small things sometimes. Big things, not really though, which is odd. Like, if somebody dies that I'm really close to, like, I don't know, I'll just suppress it. But if it's really small, I'll really get pissed off. Is this my room? It is my room.
That's actually interesting because I'm kind of the same way, but I married a man who will point it out constantly and be like, calm down. Which my mom loved. When she met him, she was like, he's going to put up with some of your bullshit and he's going to call you on it too. And I'm like, yep. My mom loved them instantly.
That's funny.
Well, because I freak out. Like, oh no, a light came on in my car. Oh my gosh, my car's gonna stop work. Like, I go from like 0 to 100 sometimes. It's bad.
Oh yeah, I stress out about the smallest things. Like packing for a vacation, I will stress out so much. I will first procrastinate it until the night of, or the night before, or even sometimes the morning of, and I'll just something about packing really stresses me out. I don't know what it is, but like I struggle with it. Well, I do that too, yeah, because I always think I'm gonna need this, and this, and this, and that, and I never do. But yeah, something about it really stresses me. Or like moving, for example. Like I just moved, although it's the same place, but I had to move around the front and come to the back. But like, I just get so overwhelmed with it that I just sit there and do nothing. That's how overwhelmed I get. And like, I get so overwhelmed, I like lose total like ability to do like any common sense stuff. Like, the idea of putting stuff just in a box, grouping it together and bringing it over here, I just couldn't even think of. I was so stressed. I would like just walk out with just random things and bring it over here. It's really wild how stressed out I get about it. But moved in, I'm good.
My students are stressing out. I can tell because they're emailing me over the weekend, and I'm like, I'm not answering you guys. They have a test on Tuesday and Wednesday, 2 different labs.
That would be stressful.
Yeah, they're lab practicals, which are timed too, and it's kind of like a station situation where they go around and like look at. We're doing skin, cell organelles, microscopy usage, and like medical terminology. It's a lot.
Yeah, it sounds like
they are stressed. They are so stressed. So if they're in here watching, no, I'm just kidding.
I wonder if some of them do.
Former students of mine have been in this live before, watching me because they tell me about it.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, it's funny because they're like, I love what you said. Oh, my mom was watching too, and she was like, "That's your professor." I'm like, shit, am I in trouble?
Pretty fun.
I definitely don't talk like this in my profession, in my job. Yeah, it's for anatomy and physiology on the integumentary system, aka skin, hair, nails, cell organelles, mitochondria, nuclei, ribosomes, that kind of thing.
Good old ribosomes.
Oh, the ribosome. So tiny, but so important. If you like your proteins.
That's how you make a guy feel better. So tiny, but still very important.
The only thing I remember from biology in high school is the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It was drilled into.
I hear it all the time. And then when I ask them how, they're like, uh-oh. Because if you look at glycolysis and the Krebs cycle on the electron transport chain, they lose it because it's just biochemistry is a monster.
Biochemistry is ridiculous. I've looked at the Krebs cycle and it's just like
gives you nightmares, right?
It is. It did give me nightmares.
Somebody on the dating app right now just told me that my live came up on their FYP. It's pretty funny.
Ooh.
They should come and give you shit.
How about the just come part? I am so funny.
Izzy said, "Ayo." That's exactly what I was thinking.
Sorry, guys. It is after dark, though, so, you know.
We're all adults.
Oh, guys, dating apps get so annoying, though. They really do get annoying. I can see how some guys I can see how guys have issues with it, but it can get a little annoying. It really can.
I literally just deleted them today.
Which ones? Which ones did you have?
Bumble, Tinder, Hinge. They suck, man.
I've always had the most success with Hinge when it comes to like meeting someone and actually getting to know them. I don't know. But I'm also the most pickiest on Hinge. Because Hinge only allows you to have like 5 likes in a day or something like that. So yeah, I kind of have to be picky, but I will be very, very picky. I'll be honest, on the apps where you swipe, I'm a little less picky. You got banned from Tinder. What happened there?
Doesn't maybe someone have to complain or something, or did something happen?
Well, sometimes it could be over really dumb stuff.
How does that work?
It can. Sometimes if somebody complains, even if it's like exaggerated or something that didn't even happen, sometimes somebody can get banned. It's actually quite annoying. Not doing date apps anymore. Too many incels.
Really? Yep, they're everywhere.
Some guy was weird, and I told him he would have to pay. Oh, yeah, Randy.
Oh.
That'll do it, even though that's really dumb. But yeah, so I got banned from Bumble. Although there's a way that I can get back into it because I actually like that app. It was because I'm gonna have to be very careful how I phrase this. I used to be on another app that I was promoting myself on Bumble. I'll say that. And I guess you're not supposed to do that on that app, so I got banned.
To be fair, I don't read terms and services of a lot of things too. I don't know. You know, sometimes it's.
Patrick, what do you mean Tinder is expensive? You don't have to pay for it. I mean, I would imagine if you pay for it, it's probably easier for, like, you probably get better matches or something. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea, really. I know you can pay for it. I just don't understand. I don't understand what you get out of it. Like, what's the benefit of it? It unlocks who liked you. Okay, that's cool, I guess. That's a good thing. It probably gives you a better, like, algorithm, so to speak, of people to swipe on, maybe. It's money to chat now. What do you mean, Patrick? Go ahead, man. I keep cutting off. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, you're fine. There's theories that these apps will intentionally hide people in your area from you
Unless
until
you pay.
money.
I believe it. I'm sure that's true. Because I will say this, Tinder, when I remember when it first came out, like, about 10 years ago, I would say, 2013, 14, 15, something like that. I remember when it was new, at the very least. It was much easier. I remember I would get matches all the time, just match one after another, after another, after another. And, like, now it is definitely a bit more difficult to get matches like that. But yeah, I think you might be right.
I mean, I find it difficult is, like, I'm not old, but older than, like, most college students. And I'm in a college town, so it's bimodal, where there's a bunch of college students who I don't want to, like, have a relationship with, and then there's a bunch of old people who I also don't want to have a relationship with. Nothing against old people or young people. Just, I want someone around my age, and there's just not a lot of people around my age where I...
Actually, I live in a county, so I live in Martin County, and the average age here is like 53. It's definitely one of those retirement areas in Florida. And I was talking with someone, and she's probably 5 years younger than I am. I'm 40. She's in her 30s, and she's like, it's so tough to date in this town. And I'm like, the average age is 53, so maybe that's the problem we're seeing is not a lot of dating in this area.
That is something we should talk about, is, like, the kind of the underlying issues facing society that's leading to this, like, red pill incel movement, and we're all talking about now of like, the difficulty with dating and all that jazz.
Yeah, I definitely think it could be connected to, because if you think about it, I've been married to my husband now. It'll be 12 years this year. Been together 15 years. We met at a bar. I was out with friends down in where was I? Delray, and we just chatted and all that jazz. But I could totally see why trying to date now, you wouldn't know if the guy that you're talking to is a decent person. You know what I'm saying? Like they might have this like other side to them that you just don't know, and I think that worries a lot of women. I'm only speaking from a woman's standpoint. I can't speak from a male standpoint like you guys about why you think dating is tricky.
No, I mean, I agree. From that, like, I 100% agree. I was talking with someone else earlier, and I mean, the incel slash red pill movement makes it hard for like just normal dudes to get dates and find a partner, just because women have to, rightfully so, consider us all dangerous until we like prove ourselves otherwise.
No, you are right.
Um,
Yeah, that's a good point. I've noticed that on dating apps though, where like at first they'll be very closed off, right? And it'll be kind of hard to sort of get a conversation going at times. And then like once I sort of like establish that like I'm not gonna just send you a D pic, or I'm not gonna just talk about like sex off the bat or whatever, they're like, all right, now I'm more willing to open up and talk about things. But it is a process. Sometimes it takes a while, and I totally get that.
I think a lot of women are getting better too at when they do go on like that first date. Again, they don't have to send a pic right away. They don't have to until they show their true colors kind of situation. And
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's anecdotal, but I will scroll through my FYP and see a woman recording her first date, and the things that come out of the guy's mouth, and she's like, nope, done. Lose my
That is
number.
so wild. That's so wild to me that like some guys stay, because I hear stories about it all the time, right? And I see those videos on TikTok and whatever too. It's wild that guys say some of these things on dates or say some of these things on the app. Like I just couldn't imagine doing that, really.
think it in general.
Hmm?
Or think it in general.
Yeah. 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 I don't understand. I really don't. It's
And I
just.
think we're just getting better at seeing the signs.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But still at the same time, if you see the signs and now you have to get away from it's just such a, I don't know, it seems really stressful. Like I said the other night, if something happens to my husband, I'm getting a bunch of dogs and some more cats maybe. I'm not doing the dating thing. Sounds scary out there. Sounds frustrating.
Social Sanity makes a good point, though. They said if you reject them as a woman 9 times out of 10, they resort to misogyny, right? And that's another thing. Like women have to be afraid that if they reject a man for whatever reason, right, whether they ask for their number or they want to go on another date or whatever, they're afraid of their reaction of like what they're going to do, which can be very, very. It can be very scary. Have you guys seen this?
Being humans right now.
Hey, have you guys seen this
just
movie? I saw this movie on Netflix. I forgot what it was called, but it was sort of about women's experience when it comes to men. Who was it? Who was in it? What was the name of the movie? It was Woman of the Hour. Women of the Hour. You guys know that movie?
Oh, about Rodney Alcala, the serial.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Unaliver?
But have you seen that movie though? It was
Yes.
very good,
Mm-hmm.
but it was very scary
Anna
though, because
Kendrick,
like.
she directed it.
Yeah. But it gave me insight as to how women can feel when they go on a date or when they meet a guy, right? Obviously, of course, not every guy's like that. Obviously not. But the fact that some can be like that is a fear when they're talking to just any guy. And like
Right. I mean,
even worse, because like even worse in that movie, when she was doing the game show thing, there was the guys who were like obviously misogynistic because they were making stupid jokes, but the other guy was really good at pretending to say things that she liked, and that's like the ones that they need to watch out for the most for the ones that are smart enough to know what to say, when to say, because the stupid ones expose themselves right away. The smarter ones are very
Yeah.
good at sort of being like a chameleon, and
They're
they can be
chameleon.
yeah.
And that makes me think of like, you know, when you hear about like news stories about a woman being unalived, her kids, you know, by the husband, right? And it just makes me think they'll always say, "Oh, they seemed fine. They seemed happy," right? And it immediately comes to mind because I just watched the documentary not too long ago, but like Chris and Shanann Watts and like what happened to her. This guy seems completely normal and committed a terrible, horrible crime.
Isn't something like, I should know this stat, isn't it like 75 to 80% of all assaults from an intimate partner?
I don't know the number, but that sounds like it would be accurate.
I'll look that up.
Yeah, look that up. It sounds true.
But yeah, I don't know the number, but you're more likely to be assaulted by someone you know.
That I know, yeah. We can still take opposition, although I think at this point we likely won't, but opposition is still welcome to come on up. And if you've been enjoying the live, click the red follow button. Make sure you guys all sub to me on the tube, okay? It is Dougielifts, Dougielifts. Even though we have no more viewers on the tube. But I've been getting more on there, which is good. Trending in the right direction. You pose how I eat ice cream? Sorry. I tried eating it the other way, it just didn't work out. Okay, was it you that was telling me? No, that wasn't you. It was Tommy. There's a brand of this that has the high fiber, but also high protein. Yeah, it was Tommy who was telling me. But it's from this brand, I think. So the ratio protein, there's another one that they make that has, I think, 20 grams of protein, but like 10 grams of fiber, which is very cool.
I don't think I've seen that brand before.
Ratio. This one's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try it. I mean, this has 25 grams of protein, but they have other ones. They don't like this is just the protein version. They have other ones. It's great.
Oh, I'm always looking for gotta hit those protein goals.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for anybody in the chat,
like
this one does not have any fiber. But they make another one apparently that Tommy was telling me that has 20 grams of protein and 10 grams of fiber. I forget. Yeah, I know. That's like really good. I know. Like 10 grams of fiber in a single thing of food is like amazing.
Yeah. Definitely, we all need more fiber.
That should be like one of the most important things that people should focus on when eating. Like fiber is just extremely important. I would say.
Right now we have RFK
I
talking
know.
about protein. And it's like we need more protein. We need more protein and saturated fats. And it's like, no, we're fine. Fiber. Focus on fiber.
Well, I mean, I think there are people who definitely don't get enough protein and they would benefit for sure, but obviously not the saturated fat part. That would heavily be against. Was that okay?
Well, he's his pyramid, right, is pushing.
Yeah.
It's definitely pushing protein, but it's got that saturated fat component.
Right. It's pushing the carnivore diet without actually saying so.
And Socialist says it's suspicious, and I'm like, it is, because we're actually seeing a rise in colorectal cancer in people under 55. That's That's not okay. That's actually, that kind of freaked me out. And I told my students about that the other day. I was teaching about the digestive tract, and I'm just sitting here like, eat your fiber, please.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I mean, if you aim for high fiber foods, you're gonna feel a hell of a lot more satiated too, and you're like almost guaranteed to eat far less calories. I mean, the fiber is gonna really fill you up.
Aren't they considering changing the guidelines for testing for colonoscopies from, I think, was it 50 or 45? Aren't they pushing that up to address the rise in colorectal cancer?
I don't know. They could be. I mean, screening is really important. And so if they're worried about it, because, like, for example, when, I hit 40, time for mammograms, like, and usually with men with prostate exams, I don't think they start until like later in life. So they might realize there's a problem and want to bump it down to, a younger age bracket now.
I mean, when I was in my master's program, my PI was telling me about that, but I don't remember if they've actually done it yet.
Patrick said fiber is coming down in price. Okay, my guy.
Coming
I
down
think
in
he's being
price?
sarcastic. I'm pretty sure he's
Oh, the laughing emojis. Okay, they were like blurred out for a second. Okay.
Well, I think they're British. They spelled fiber the BRE, which is like the British way of doing
the
it.
weird way.
Oh.
The wrong way.
This is totally now off topic, but I looked it up. It's 60% of all SA is by someone known to the victim.
Oh, yeah, that totally makes sense. Oh, we have that crazy person back in the chat. I think they were up on my live earlier, I believe. Yeah, I think they were like the first guests we had up. Crazy effing white boy. Guys, as far as being live tomorrow, I'll probably go live whenever, a little after I wake up, I suppose. I got to work out tomorrow, though. Tomorrow's my day to work out, so I got to do it. So maybe I'll do that I don't know, I'll figure it out. Either I'm going to go live first and then work out, or work out and then go live. We'll see. Yes, that is.
Well, I'm going to go read. I've been trying to, I set a goal for myself of 100 books this year because I'm crazy and I like it.
Hey, that's a good goal. I like that.
Yeah,
All right.
mean, it's a goal that I try to move away from my goal being lose weight, right? Because it's
For
just
sure.
I'm comfortable with my weight, I'm comfortable with my body. So let's expand my mind.
That's great.
So I actually finished a book that was pretty good. In case anyone's looking for a book review, it's called The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. If you like kind of a fantasy, I think it's kind of a fantasy novel. It was good. It's about a young woman who nobody can ever remember, and she's immortal on top of it. So it's pretty good.
All right, guys.
If you need any, I'm sorry.
No, go.
Professor, if you need any book recommendations, let me know. I have so many books to recommend.
Oh, I'm always open to book recommendations. My husband and I are super readers, so we usually recommend stuff to each other. He actually read Addie LaRue first and then was like, you have to read this. I'm like, okay, let's go. But yeah, send me. I love horror. I love thrillers, kind of. That's my genre, but I'll branch out into other stuff too.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right. Well,
I'll keep it in mind.
Great having you up. All right. I hope you have a great rest of your night.
You guys have a good night.
You too.
You too.
Bye. All right. Well, I'll probably just wrap this up, I suppose, because it's almost midnight by me, and I am a little tired, to be honest. So, you want to say anything, Rokai, before I drop?
No, sir. Have a good night.
All right. You too. Take care. All right, everyone. Well, you know the drill. Click the follow button if you enjoyed the live. I assume everybody in here already follows me, but if not, please do follow me. Make sure you guys join Discord. I'd like for everyone to join Discord. We're at like 700 something people. I would love to get to 1,000 soon. So anyways, that link is in the bio. If the link doesn't work, just DM me. I'll give you a link that does. everyone subscribe to YouTube. Dougielifts, Dougielifts. Everyone subscribe over there. And again, I'll be live tomorrow at some point. I will let you guys in Discord and the bulletin board know beforehand. Alrighty. I think that is it. I hope you guys enjoy whatever the hell you're going to do after this, whether it's watching another live or whatever it is that you guys do late on a Saturday night. I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.